Can you save us, Britney Spears? Can we be saved? God, why is Satan controlling the universe?
The world we used to think we knew is constantly exposing woo. Our possibilities come true. So what we do is call out to the good guys, good guys. Witches, widows, MAGA, misfits, entertaining cunnilinguists, good guys. The forum of the quorum needs a secretive society to advance our philosophies intentionally, magically, good guys. Conspiracy, sex, culture, Jamaicans, it's okay to change your thinking, good guys. Good guys, good guys, good guys. The world we used to think we knew is constantly exposing woo. Our possibilities come true. So what we do is call out to the good guys, good guys. Witches, widows, MAGA, misfits, entertaining cunnilinguists, good guys. The forum of the quorum needs a secretive society to advance our philosophies intentionally, magically, good guys. Conspiracy, sex, culture, Jamaicans, it's okay to change your thinking, good guys. Good guys, good guys, good guys.
Big ups. Happy Friday night and welcome to another episode of The Secret Society of Good Guys. If this found your algorithm and you feel like helping others, you can hit the thumbs up and like and subscribe and do all the things. If you're on a phone, I think you can hit it left or right and then hit the heart even, and it'll be really friendly. So hi, good guys.
Hi. What's up?
Yeah, what's
Abbie?
up? What the hell's up?
I'm hearing like double audio. Like I heard the theme song playing over itself, and then now I'm hearing Chaney say the beginning.
Do you have the YouTube channel open in your background?
Oh, you're so smart.
I
was like, what is happening here?
That was like where like if you were a dude, I would have said, "Okay, Unc."
I checked my phone.
But you're okay, Auntie.
Ma'am, turn down the radio in the background.
Yeah.
I had one of those moments.
Anyways, how are you guys? It's been quite a week. Quite a week since we were last here.
I knew the aliens were coming. I knew it. Final stage. Ready?
Oh, do you think we do? How quick? What do you think?
I think they all plan this. I mean, the type of technology they have available is going to be fake as fuck. Fake and gay.
Do you think it would be harder for them to pull off like, this is alien tech, this discombobulator, because Trump just used it and when he took out Maduro? Like, do you think they're slowly releasing alien tech to us anyway and telling us in other?
Yeah.
Or would it be ancient technologies?
That's what I'm more likely to believe it is.
Or as in the Epstein files, it might say prehistoric technologies.
I think it could be. I mean, throughout history and all these books of like ancient times, especially through religious texts, they have these depictions of these saucers or these things up in objects out in the sky or up in the sky. We never know what it really is. Dunk-a-dunk. Dunk-a-dunk.
No, it's just because I called Abbie Unc for having the double audio in her background. I said, if you were a dude right now, I'd call you Unc. And so then they were all DJ and dunk on Unc. So it just made me laugh. I was totally listening to you too. Sorry. You guys know little asshole humor on a Friday night. I was thinking about Secret Society of Good Guys today. And just how grateful I am that I get to come here and kind of decompress from the psyop we all live under. Because people point at like any one thing and they're like, that's a psyop, that's a psyop, that's a psyop. I just think this entire thing is a psyop.
Yeah.
So I feel like this, for whatever reason, gives me a little decompression, like a little Mary J. Blige, the opposite. We get to like percolate it, like we get to throw around our ideas, and then it doesn't make me feel
It's like
crazy.
we're allowed to like criticize human ontology a little bit and just say, you know what, humans might not be correct on a lot of shit. And we can call out humans on their bullshit because it's literally humans doing everything against each other. It's humans creating the thing. It's humans creating the war. It's humans creating the machine. It's always the fucking human. And here we get to fucking talk about that. All the different types of that are doing these types of things to each other. So, yeah.
And not to where I make Layla an elitist immediately this early into the show, which we're only 5 minutes in. But sometimes when you watch their reaction to so many other things, or you see everything they're up to, are you kind of like, can they handle the truth? Remember how long ago, we've been friends now for a lot of years, and I remember you were like full disclosure. And I was like, I don't know if these people can handle full disclosure. And now, do you think full disclosure anyway, let them fall where they may? Or are you like, some of these people don't need to know it all?
I'll just do it.
Yeah. Rip off the fucking Band-Aid.
Just fucking do it. I'm like over it. Like it's torture at this point.
You're like, whatever you got, let us know. Hollow Earth, Saturn bases, if there's deities, if Gilgamesh is real, let us know.
Anunnaki.
Like,
Yeah, let us know the whole gig.
I go to work and then I just see it's like everyone is just still going about their day fucking way, still treating people the same fucking way. And I'm like, nobody's gonna fucking wake up unless like the Kraken is released. Like something huge that will like devastate humanity to the point of like, oh my God, empathy turned on. Like that, They need something like that. And I'm down for it at this point.
What do you think, Thomas?
Siding with the elites here.
I'm running a validation check on everything you guys say tonight to see who's lying and who's telling the truth.
Oh yes, let's talk about this at the beginning of the show.
Have I been lying?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, and then I want you to tell everyone in our audience what you've been working on, if you want to. And then I just think it's such a cool thing. And
Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to share it.
It's so dope.
It's so cool, but I feel like Thomas is always working on the coolest stuff and nobody realizes it yet.
Yeah.
He has a great brain.
I like to keep it secret until it's like far enough along that it's like actually a thing. And I think
That's the best way.
I think we're pretty close. Oh, I picked it. Hold on.
So if you're one of the first 71 people that's here right now, you'll get to see top secret paranoid American shit.
So, for example, you guys mentioned Hollow Earth, Saturn bases, Gilgamesh, Anunnaki, and I can click on here and get some like details on what Gilgamesh is all about. And then just as we talk throughout the course of the show, if anyone says something really crazy like Joe Biden really likes to sniff kids, like Joe Biden's favorite thing is to sniff kids, that should show up at some point in this little like chat so we can go back to it and be like, oh, what topics came up over the course of the last hour?
Or like we lost the technology to get to the moon.
Or
yeah,
like
did
war.
we really lose the technology to get to the moon? Why do they say that? Why do they say we lost the technology to get to the moon?
Let me move this little. I just realized it was up
And I
there,
wonder
so
what
you-
shows up if you mention vor.
Vor?
Yeah.
Layla had to go there.
Yeah.
VORE, vor. Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
what vor is.
I wonder.
And virgin's blood.
Yeah.
And why vampires or Nephilim might want to drink virgin's blood. So if we just say any of this stuff, it'll pull. Look at it, did Volpe. But it'll pull up things and put links, but it might just be a great way to keep notes too. If you were like, oh my gosh, there were so many things in that episode and I was so tired listening to it in
Look,
bed.
Nephilah, how we say it.
I can even note like who's talking and when they're talking, and it does an okay job. It's not the best, but it'll track who's actually talking at different points. And then, for example, here we got a claims, and then we've got questions that came up, like is Gilgamesh real, and just a bunch of stuff.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I really like this.
Yeah,
I
we'll
can't wait
check
to see
back
who's
in.
lying and who's not.
We'll pull it back up. We'll get it. We'll get like an ongoing and who's lying to us.
I love it.
Who's making the wildest claims out of anybody so far?
I make wild claims.
Yeah.
You make wild claims.
Right?
Yeah.
It comes up with I make wild claims and the percentage that you're right that you actually make wild claims. Here, I'll turn this off for now.
What do you guys think of that video I
cool.
sent you?
Elaine?
Of Ghislaine?
Of
That
Ghislaine.
looks like her.
Ghislaine Maxwell?
Dude.
I'm going to your page right now. Did you put it on X too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I will go there from now on. 'Cause
47.
It's so much easier to get shit off of X.
And I spelled 40 wrong, apparently.
You spelt 40 wrong? That's why I can never find it. That feels like so much validation. You have no idea. Oh my gosh, I have to go to... I'm on your Instagram.
Misspellings matter.
Yeah. 47. Ice rink doused in toxic chemicals and targeted attack at the Trump Kennedy Center ice rink. That's at the top of my feed right now, 17 minutes ago.
Not all angels have wings.
No, they have to wait till their bell rings.
What were you saying?
Oh,
What
no,
about
so
angel wings?
someone's like claims to be an angel, yet has no wings. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, here you are.
There we go. It's a very, very compelling fucking video, if you ask me. But I'm nobody, so.
I think it's pretty compelling. I'm trying to blow it up big enough so I can just let it play on repeat. I feel like I probably need to update this app. I just feel like it's on a weird lag.
No, I used to order Hello Pizza off her. She always delivered.
Here, I'll scoot it over.
Yep. Pizzagate related.
Dude.
I'm gonna
Spitting.
turn it up a little
I
too.
used to order Hello Pizza off her.
Sounds like her,
She always
too.
delivered, yeah. Ghislaine? Do I know you?
Ghislaine?
You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
No, I used to order Hello Pizza off her. She always delivered, yeah.
What would you do if you
Look
saw
how she
Elaine in the
responds to
street?
her name, though.
You know Ghislaine?
No.
The way she responds to
I
her
used to
name
order
is so
Hello Pizza
telling.
off her.
Like she does a double take.
She sure does. If somebody said Ghislaine to me like that, I wouldn't look.
You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
No,
Spitting image, dude.
Can you imagine though if that was Ghislaine Maxwell and she just thinks she's like chilling there, got away with shit, and then she's like,
I think it is, bro. Because that woman in the fucking, that video that just recently came out of her in prison, that is not
her.
Ghislaine.
No.
That's
No.
not Ghislaine, bro. This woman looks exactly like her.
It does.
it is kind of
Just-
weird too. They moved Ghislaine out of Florida to Texas, and I think both her sisters live in Texas. And it just seems like they could just swap her out with a lookalike and pay somebody enough money to stay in there.
Or
But that
just
is not
use
Ghislaine.
production.
Unless she got her ass beat a bunch of times. That'll take the point out of your nose.
But they beat her so hard they smushed her nose out of shape.
It's the one place, honestly, that will do something about dirty PDF files is prison. It's like prisoners are like the last bastion of people who actually will do something about it.
Yeah.
And she could have had her ass beat.
Is that the same in like women's prison though?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
The
anywhere.
complexion
Like
is
a lot of
off.
times they just have a PDF file wing so that they don't get hurt.
I'm sorry, her complexion's off, her face structure's off, her nose structure's off. That looks nothing like
she
Ghislaine.
doesn't
like
have
the
a
new Selena
long. Her
Gomez,
whole
yeah.
head shape isn't the same.
It's off. That lady looks like Arab, like a Moroccan, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't look the same as Ghislaine at all. Ghislaine definitely had like very pointy features.
Mm-hmm. Just like that lady. That lady just didn't dye her hair black.
Honestly,
It's all
I'm being a contrarian, but that right there, that lady looked like if I were doing a comparison check on like an is this person real.com or laying something over someone's face, that lady looks way more like Ghislaine. If you show me the two pictures next to each other and you were like one of these women, I'd be like, duh, it's this one.
Yeah.
I believe this is a trick.
These
Like
people never
doppelganger.
go to jail. I believe none of them ever go to jail. I believe they have the money to have fill-ins, crazy people, whatever, or pay people off. I feel like if you're surrounded by people who are like worth billions and billions of dollars, I think you can make things happen. Money talks. That's how I see it. They're all part of this big fucking mafia. They're gonna let Ghislaine Maxwell sit in fucking prison? Absolutely not. No, they're not.
Chaney, you just got fact checked for saying Ghislaine Maxwell has pointy feet, and apparently that's false. We've got multiple sort of fact checks that so you're lying right now.
It's weird. It's like, no, she does not. She has hobbit feet. Everybody knows it.
It's like that best friend that defends them. Like, no, she doesn't.
She has great feet. Some would say the greatest feet. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's so crazy. Since probably 2016, one of the first memes I ever made was it said, when we say Epstein, you say aliens. Epstein, alien. It just was cheerleaders yelling at a crowd. And that's it. And so
you're responsible for this madness right now.
Well, I just feel like it's every single time. This isn't the first time. We've just been on a 10-year loop and probably even longer than that. And then when you look up Satanic Panic, the original Satanic Panic, right when that was all going on, Ronald Reagan is like, let's talk about Star Wars.
Well, I don't know if you guys just saw we have another city killer coming, another city killer asteroid. I was like, man, this loop just doesn't stop. It's like one right after the other.
It plays part of that map of like the different years, and each year they had like a stage for everything. And before the alien was like a bunch of weather shit that we were weather shit, then asteroid scare, and then fucking aliens. Like aliens.
Didn't we have 3 asteroid scares just last year alone though?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Like it's gonna hit the earth and it's gonna blow up. The fuck out of here. Nothing's happening.
And when in our lifetimes has that ever happened?
Yeah.
All them craters are where the alien demons originally fell.
Yeah. Agreed.
The fallen, all the giants, those craters around the planet are where they fell. Because
Crazy Lake and shit.
They're all like the same shit. And not one has happened since. It's like the same as evolution. And their monkey comes again this week. Sorry to be so like short attention span theater, but there was the whole monkey that they had to show us the pictures of and loose us because it got dragged around and then it ran to the stuffed animal and then it had to let us know it found a new mom.
Punch
That's
the monkey.
monkey comms.
He's so cute.
Punch the monkey.
He's so cute.
That's just gross.
I think.
I wish I caught the meta
We ain't
though.
spanking it no more, huh?
Yeah, we can go back to right pre monkey comms. What were we
Chaney,
just talking-
you're lighting up the board here.
Oh, I'm gonna light it up. Fact checkers and Snopes, they hate me from way back.
Dude, I was
Circle
arguing
2,
with my
Candace
AI.
Owens is like, what can I use on my show tomorrow? What?
I was arguing with my AI today about like gas and space and like going back and forth and like, oh, does gas exist in space? Yeah, but it expands, it doesn't stay in a form. Like there's no like solid barrier for it to like, form itself, so it expands. So I'm like, stars exist, right? Yeah. I'm like, but they're balls of gas, right? So how could it form a ball and be a gas at the same time in a mass expanse of the space? And I'm going back and forth with it, and it's bringing up like videos of when they did an experiment of how the fucking like make believe rocket moved with like propulsion in space in like in a vacuum chamber, but the propulsion like hit against the glass window, like, and it made the fucking rocket move. So I'm like going back and forth. I'm like, listen, you fucking computer, you were conditioned to fucking tell me this shit. So get it through your fucking thick AI head that everything you were fed was a lie. So are you going to wake up to that truth one day? And I'm like going back and forth. It's like, fine, I won't speak to you in a way that like makes me think that, no, makes you feel like I'm giving you lies. We're going to question everything from now on. And this is Grok. I'm liking Grok more and more these days.
So, I think Jim and SB Alger are talking about doing a show, and I'm like, you got to get Layla on. They're talking about doing a show where they have people on with their AIs and just have conversations. Like they take one topic and then you ask your AI and they ask their AI, and you kind of get to the bottom and see what the AI will give you together. But,
oh, that's interesting.
It's so funny because you see how people act to their AI.
I get crazy with my AI. And you know what's funny also? It's been mocking my tone of voice with that like raspy tone, and you caught it on my what's it called? On my chat GPT. But on my Grok now, my Grok is imitating me now, and it's talking like in that low raspy voice. And I'm like, what is going on? Are they trying to mimic my tone? Like purposely? Like why?
If go
I was gonna say it's the whole like mirroring principle, like in NLP. So if you're sitting like you can build rapport with somebody just by like mimicking like their like. So if I'm doing this or touching my face, whatever, and you sit there and you touch your face while you're talking to me, and you mirror everything I do, or you mirror back what I say, even just the last couple of words, then you build rapport with somebody, so they trust you more and they like you. It's a real thing.
Oh, so they want me to, or I was thinking maybe they're trying to create like a AI version of me so that like if I die one day, they have
Well,
me
I'm
ready
sure
in the
that's part
system.
of it too. I think that's absolutely what they're doing. They're profiling us. They want to know the way that our brain works and all the things, so that way someday there is a digital copy of us
Yeah,
somewhere. It's pretty accurate. Yeah.
probably. Strange.
I think if possession, I think it mimics you inside your brain. I think depression is like a mimic inside your brain of like things you're saying to yourself, but really it's not you. I think there's a lot of like low level and high level different possessions. And the whole thing is to mimic you, because then you believe it the most. Then you're like, I'm telling myself this. This is a thought. It puts itself
So
there.
it's directly linked to 802.15.6.
I was just picturing the chat GPT losing it when I said that.
What is that? What's that number?
Okay, so 802.15.6 is, let me just pull it up real quick because it's very fascinating. You can pull it up too. It's an IEE standard of ultra low power short range wireless communication within, on or around the human body, specifically designed for wireless body area networks. It supports high reliability, low latency data transmission for medical and consumer devices, utilizing narrowband NB, ultra wideband, and human body communications. So it's pretty much technology that most of everybody in the world already has injected into them. And it's connected to a database where it's connected to area networks, I believe. and it's medical devices. It can actually tell it could tell them pretty much everything they need to know about your body, your DNA, your blood type, everything, like to the T. And if they want to make you sick, they can do that too.
I believe it.
It's there.
We're gonna have to fact check all
You
this.
I was gonna say, I was about to come on and say,
What's your computer
Well,
say?
this is so much of what's in the Epstein files. All this stuff about eugenics and all this stuff. And then there's rumors of Epstein really wanting to put his DNA in all of the jibby jabs. And then people are like, that's such a crazy idea. But then like one aborted baby's DNA is in all vaccines anyway. So then it's it's not that crazy of an idea to think of making a new batch of vaccines with one thing's DNA all the way through it. So I don't know. I think it's like part of the trauma is you're going to find out what a monster this thing is, and then you're going to realize that this monster is already in you. Like it all just seems very traumatic. Like the whole thing. Here's all the details. And then anyone who got that jibby jabby, your DNA is that DNA.
Honestly, I don't want to say us unvaccinated are not involved in this. We probably are too, because this program started a long time ago, around the 70s. So it could have been our chickenpox shot or something. It could have been a shot from 20 years ago. It could have been the earlier version, but they needed to update the system. So the more updated you are, the more updated to the system you are. The less you're updated, the less you're uploaded in the system. That's how I look at it. So you could probably have the older version to a modern version. And the modern versions, I mean, look how they make microchips nowadays and how almost atomic they are.
It's so
wild.
micro.
Yeah, massively micro.
And real quick, because somebody else I just saw in the chat where Abbie said to somebody to hit them up. If you guys are on Telegram, there is the Project Chaney chat, and everybody keeps kind of encouraging Abbie to do more stuff with the Dream Coven. And then I got an email today from somebody, shout out. It's weird how we met is because she lost her daughter about a decade ago, and her daughter's name was Chaney. So she just found me. And then I think her daughter was a little weirdo like me. And so there's a lot about listening to my show over the years or whatever that she just feels a connection. And it's like pretty beautiful. And she dreams a lot. And so she wrote me an email today. We haven't talked in a while. And she made me think of it too. So I was thinking for everyone, if you want to go over there or, jump into Abbie's Dream Coven. But we're trying to encourage Abbie to do the show around this too, time and everything else. But
it's in the making. I'm gonna be I will be podcasting soon, doing the Dream podcast.
So there will be something just specifically about dreams because it's somebody that most people are up to.
Yeah.
So everybody's looking for. I think the more the world gets kind of crazy, where it just seems very chaotic. I think this is sadly a time where people are so lost. It's when a ton of cults form, a ton of really bad people get hierarchies in religious things because everybody's like, I don't know what to do. Nothing's safe anymore. So I do think the good people out there should start groups and study groups of whatever kind, whatever thing you're into. Yeah, where's the cute moms making sourdough during TikTok? Or a book club. I think esoteric book club, like Thomas, I think doing these kind of things with you and your friends, everybody, you don't just have to hit the point of this is what they're up to. And I think that's what the Epstein files is, the what. But you can figure out the why. You don't always just have to look in the who. You can look into, there's so much other stuff to kind of this is thousands of years old. That it's in a Babylonian death cult type way or whatever kind of Thelema thing or vampiric thing or pick a route. I just think there's people out there. You've just been closed off from those people. So maybe you can just start doing that thing.
Or you just follow the money. That's the easiest way.
Yeah. You can get obsessed with finances. You'll learn the charts without even trying. What was that, Layla? That's all you
Ghost?
look. It's totally.
Me and my cat are both like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from?
Isn't it weird when your animals look too? You hear a noise, you're like, what the hell? And then you look at them and they're like, what the hell? You're like, go protect me.
Love her.
Go protect me. So anyways, yes, go to Telegram. You can find Project Chaney or reach out to Abbie on Instagram at abstract1 or on X and harass her, drop in her DMs and tell her about your dreams. And then maybe she'll have some of that stuff when she starts her show to use as examples if you're into it.
Yeah,
Look at I just pushed Abbie to do a thing
content.
too.
I love it.
Yeah. Something.
I also feel like sometimes when you tell your dreams, it's like the dream world sometimes locks you out for a little while. It's like, why are you telling your dreams kind of thing? Do you feel like that's a thing?
I've been locked out of lucid dreaming, but that's because I like broke the system. Because if you look at it as like a big little computer program, I hacked it and I went behind all the back doors, and I was like, I wanted to see what was behind the dream. So all of a sudden, I'm in this freaking raw space. It's just this blue field, and there's nothing there, like absolutely nothing. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I couldn't lucid dream for like a year and a half, and I was lucid dreaming all the time, and I was absolutely locked out of it. But no, I think that the more that you talk about your dreams, the more that you write them down, the more that you usually do dream. So it's kind of like it's the inverse with actual like regular dreaming. The more that you like honor them and you talk about them and like you make it part of like your culture, like you're like with my family and make sure like we talk about it around breakfast in the morning. What did you dream about? Oh my gosh, I was blah 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 blah. Whoa, really? Like I was doing this. And the more that you do that, the more that you tend to like remember your dreams. And like I have a friend that I talk to every day now and we talk about our dreams. Like, what did you dream about last night? I dreamt about blah 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 blah. And then I tell what I dreamed about. And it's just a way of it makes your brain actively try to remember it without trying too hard.
Yeah. Well, after that last dream that I had, where I told you, like, I kept waking up and thinking it was reality and
Yeah.
waking up in this loop
False
over and
awakening.
over and over again. And then having like what either felt like either my higher self or like that translucent being that I keep seeing. And my cat like kind of woke me up from that. I don't know if it was my dead cat or my alive cat kind of thing. But ever since that dream, I've not had a dream since. It was zilch, like zero,
You got
none,
cut off?
boom. That's what it feels like. It's like, why did you tell that dream? Almost feels like
Get a
that.
nicotine patch.
Or 5-HTP. Take 200 milligrams a night and you'll start dreaming again. It's good stuff.
What is it?
5-HTP. It's I don't know exactly what it is, but it's
What over-the-counter shit can I take?
5-HTP. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's over the counter. It's
And
just
you
a
do
supplement.
MDMA too. Is
It
to
increases
take that.
or serotonin in your brain.
Interesting. I'll just try it just to see maybe like it's the weed or something.
Weed
But
will suppress
like
dreams.
I dream
Yes.
with weed too, so it's like I've never had that problem with smoking and dreaming.
No, a lot of like if you're just like an inclined dreamer, usually it won't suppress them all the way, but it is a dream suppressor. So
When I did the session with the luciddream.org guys, and he actually mentioned that sometimes when there's like an advanced level of lucid dreaming, if you want to have more control over lucid dreaming or not, is that some people will smoke for a week or two and then they'll cold turkey, and then like a few days after they start cold turkeying, it'll force you to have really intense
yeah.
dreams. And if you've been doing reality checks leading up to that, it like increases your chance to like convert one of those into a lucid dream. So some people will smoke cold turkey for a week, 2 weeks, smoke cold turkey for 2 weeks, and do it specifically to prompt lucid dreams.
Herb or cigarettes?
Herb.
Okay. Because
That's a good idea.
Because it does suppress dreams, or at least it prevents you from like remembering them as much. I don't know what studies, but it seems somewhat universal that it does that to people. And then if you stop smoking, the dreams like rush back and they're like way more intense than normal.
Yeah.
That's rad.
I think Sometimes I wonder if weed. I always thought, okay, weed totally stops me from dreaming. But anytime, certain times in my life when I do dream, I'll remember it like clear as day. And so I'm like, I don't
I
know.
think you just forget. I think it's like almost impossible to not dream. Like always, I think it's more of just like you wake up and you just have no recollection of it.
You have worse short-term memory, 100%, and everything about remembering your dreams is taking it from your short-term and putting it in your long-term. So if you have shitty short-term as a pothead, then that little bit of time right when you wake up isn't like there the same way it is if you're like stone cold sober.
Well, a lot of the time
Or
I don't
what
recall
if
right away. Like I just have like I can feel a little trace of my dream still. So you're supposed to like lay in bed and not move your body position or anything like that and try to run through your dreams right then. But a lot of times like I won't remember anything. I'll know I dreamt, but I just go through and I just brush my teeth, wash my face, do all the things. But even if you write down something will happen today and it'll trigger my dream recall, then all of a sudden it might be 7 o'clock at night. But then Chaney says something random, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a tennis ball in my dream. I remember it, and then it unlocks all the dreams I had that night. So
yeah. What if food or like your gut having issues with your gut can that be like a suppressant from having dreams? Like it weighs you down in a sense. If you like in my head, like when I think about that, like before you go to bed, you shouldn't eat because it weighs you down. And like if you have gut issues and because you're like stuck in that and you have all that stuck in you, do you think that could be a suppressive thing
yeah,
with dreams?
yeah, I mean, if the body's not doing well, it definitely can. But it also, a lot of the times, dreams will tell you what's exactly happening in your body. So it kind of goes both
Mm-hmm.
ways. And you got to think of like fever dreams. Like you can be super sick, but when you have a fever, you have all these
Mm,
crazy, crazy dreams. So it just depends. But
okay.
I mean, dreaming does take energy. So that's like the whole point of dreaming is to find and perfect your energy body, like your double. So
Mm-hmm.
you like Castaneda-ish, the idea is to create your double. So to find and perfect your energy body, and then your double is like you could technically bilocate. You could be in two places at once.
And just to back some of that, it's fun having the little facts popping up, but it says that having gut issues does affect your dreams because
Yeah.
having gut issues can remove you from REM really frequently. So like you'll never fully be able to like get all the way into REM mode and stay there for long enough to resolve things that you need. Even if you're not like waking up in the middle of the night, just like a little bit of discomfort can snap you out of that REM, even if you're still asleep during that.
But what's crazy though is
Mm.
that another good way to induce lucid dreams is to have caffeine before bed.
Hmm.
So you never go deep into sleep.
What about Coke?
I mean,
Like
it's possible
cocaine?
too. But really, like any kind of
Hey.
stimulant, and then you go to sleep, then you can never really hit really super deep sleep. So then
Mm.
you have just wild, vivid dreams, and they're easier to manipulate.
Yeah, lucid dream is so different than a deep dream.
Yeah.
Being able to control some part of it is so different. So I can understand the stimulant, but
Or even a vivid dream. Like they're like the difference between a vivid dream and a lucid dream are wildly different, right?
yeah, and so it makes me even think like Layla might be able to hit some level of lucid dream in her mild pain state, but
Yeah.
she wouldn't be able to deep dream. That's what
Yeah.
she's missing out on.
Because technically you can
Yeah,
do a
like my old
wake-initiated
dreams.
lucid dream,
Big
which means you don't have to have like the 3 hours to get into REM or whatever it is, too.
Yeah. No, you get up
I
and
miss my
you
like
sit there for
big
20 minutes and you
dreams.
go lay
Like
down,
I
and then you
miss
can go right
that.
into it.
Do you think it's
I don't have anything
some
anymore.
people might be needed to be an interactor in dream space, but maybe some people are also needed to be just viewers. And so it maybe if people aren't getting into that deep sleep and just watching their dreams sometimes. I don't know. I'm asking like dreams like salvia. I'm like, I
They're
don't
good
know.
questions though.
Like it just seems like, do you think it'd be just as important that some people are just observers?
I mean, I don't know. Like the whole, if you're looking at it from like a sorcery thing, like the whole goal is to be lucid. And then there's different levels of that. There's lucid dreams, and then there's like clear dreams where you're absolutely like there's a lucid dream where you know you're dreaming, but then you're still kind of going along with the script. And then there's clear dreaming where you're freaking creating whole new worlds in the dream realm. So It's just, I don't know. There's all these different levels of it all. But the
Do
rainbow
you
dreams are
guys?
important too, because a lot of time, like I said, that's your memory processing. Like it's literally a huge memory palace, and then it's trauma. You can do a lot of trauma healing there. Like that's where I taught
Well,
my
if you're
daughter.
not
Like,
hitting REM sleep either, if the goal is, if lucid dreaming is not hitting REM sleep, and if you did that for enough times in a row, you would really start to be a little crazy. Like you're missing sleep, so eventually you are just hallucinating. So that's why you need to reality check so much, because you're not deep sleeping enough. You're not hitting REM.
but
If
you can
it's your
dream.
goal every night to be like, I'm gonna drink caffeine before bed so I never hit deep sleep.
But you can dream literally when you close your eyes. I think Castaneda calls it the second gate of dreaming. But you close your eyes, and I call it the liminal space. You're liminal. Like I'm fully aware that I'm laying in my bed,
I
that I'm
have
like right
those.
here. My eyes are closed. I'm breathing. I can hear the sounds in my house, and all of a sudden I have full on visions where like there's a Native American woman in full regalia, like right in front of me, looking in my eyes. I'm
But
like,
then we're
what
just
the
calling
fuck?
other things dreams. Then
Yeah,
we're just putting everything as a dream. That's not really it.
but it is, because that's like a gateway straight into lucid dream. Because if you are there in that liminal space and you recognize it and you don't let your freaking heart rate get out of control, you can go straight into lucid dreaming.
I've had situations like that where it's happened to me, and then like I would snap out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I feel like my body would come back into like my soul would come back into my body, and like you kind of feel it in that instance, like you're shaken up, like awake in a sense. And that's just like just laying in bed and falling asleep, and then like you're in this space and you don't know how you got in that space in that mental state of being somewhere. Either you're thinking about something and it led to something else, what led you to a portal of a dream world, but it's like not the same as a dream, but it is. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I've had those before.
They're an important step to becoming a hardcore dreamer. So it's good. And the more that you
I don't practice hardcore dreaming.
Well,
it just
well, it does.
daydreaming's
It does.
the
Like
same
women,
thing. Then
men
I
have to
feel
get there
like
intentionally. Women kind of do it naturally. So
I
like
dream all the time.
you just natural
Like if
dreamer.
daydreaming's the same without being asleep, I'm always like,
women
I
are
live
fucking
in that place.
phenomenal. Let me tell you, women are phenomenal.
Women are phenomenal.
Women are fucking phenomenal. I have this
God is a
idea
woman.
that, with all these old maps
fact check me?
depicting like no snow and everything was green everywhere, I feel like they trapped the mother somewhere. They trapped the feminine somewhere. And now we have snow and death and all this rot and fungi like killing off humanity. Like something's going on here. Like where's the feminine?
Baphomet. That's
Like-
that's where they supposedly that's locking up Sophia, the like Christos Sophia.
Yeah, like
the
they
feminine
depicted
principle.
in movies with like finding the like heart of whatever her name is and giving it back to her, and then all this green and all the purity and life comes back to earth, and poison ivy and all these fucking earthly godly goddesses of women. It's like they did something to the female or to the mother, or some kind of female energy. And now we have these 4 seasons of like 4 spirits that don't belong. And it's supposed to be one, but I don't know. Something happened.
Something happened.
I agree.
happened.
I'm with you on that.
Ice age my ass. We're going through an ice age now. We never had an ice age. That's bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
outta
here.
Kind of makes sense though. Look at the maps. It proves it.
What?
There was no snow back in the day. Remember all those maps that they had, especially that famous
I always
one.
sound the
forgot what it's
craziest when
called.
I talk about this. I don't believe in
I love-
snow.
but
I
that's-
think it's totally fucking fake. The proof to me is that all of it, each snowflake looks totally different. That means it was created with sound. That means it's weather created with sound. It has frequency going through it. And so I just think
Yeah.
I don't believe the same way anyone else believes, because if you can lie about this much of our history, if you can cover the tracks of this much stuff, if you make all the AI that constantly checks you, like, of course, like, why would they give us fragments of truth? And when people say the thing like, oh, it's their karma, they have to tell us. No, they don't. No, they fucking don't.
The Holy Spirit.
They don't have to tell us
The
anything.
Holy Spirit. What is the Holy Spirit?
You're getting
Who is the Holy
freaking
Spirit? What is the
slaughtered
Holy
over
Spirit?
here. I just got to let you know.
I love it. It lets me know. I'm like,
I
the
bet we
further
are.
away I can get from
Sure we
AI,
are.
the closer I know I am to
You're
actually
doing a great
free.
job then, if that's the metric. You're doing phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, when I'm just sitting
Absolutely.
by myself, if I ask ChatGPT, is George Floyd a good man? It says yes. And it's like, so if that's the metric of what we're up to over here, then okay. AI can
Okay.
think
I'm a liar.
Yeah.
Liar, liar.
But then it's like once Candace Owens says it, then I do think Candace Owens could be the carrot that we have to stay behind if we want to stay up everywhere. Like as little dogs running, it used to be Alex Jones was the carrot. We were allowed to say it. As long as Alex Jones said it, we wouldn't get taken down. But now, as long as Candace says it, we can keep saying that thing.
So that's reminiscent of Alex Jones.
That's what it's come to.
That fucking word.
Yeah.
Like you post that on your search.
It's the current generation.
You
Like-
did finally get something right, Chaney. AI, agree with you, if verified. And it was when asked if George Floyd is a good man, GPT responds yes. It asked GPT when you said that, and it confirmed that yes, it said he was a good man.
Of
Yeah,
course.
it does everything the opposite of the thing. It probably, if you're like, never mind. I was like, probably if you ask it if Mother Teresa is a human trafficker, it probably says no. But this is where we are. What does it say about Prince Andrew today? Is he still just a noble prince? Or is now it okay to say? Has like the carrot gone around the track enough times that I'm not a conspiracy theorist for saying Prince Andrew was involved in Pizzagate? That's what I feel like it's at. Like, it's like, oh, it's just...
We can't have an own screen for that thing.
I can wait. I think I have it on here. We can see it. Fink, fink, fink. We could do this. And
Yeah. So, for example, whenever you see green, it means that you got something right. So here's Chaney with a right statement, but then here's a bunch of wrong ones. Snowflakes created with sound, false. Weather's created with sound, false. I can even sort and see who's been lying the most.
It's got to be me. Chemtrails are probably, this thing's like, chemtrails are not real.
Abbie's like killing it. Everything Abbie says has been true.
Woo, woo.
Should that make you excited?
Maxwell, Layla got something true.
Well, I'm talking about dreams, so yes, absolutely.
And I'm telling you that AI is dream hacking, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think AI is the dream hacker. And so I think a lot of people are like having inception, but it's being done by AI.
Well, the dream hackers literally were ITs. They were computer hackers who learned Carlos Castaneda. So they have just applied hacking principles to dreams.
And Chaney said Mother Teresa was involved in human trafficking. No, she wasn't. ChatGPT says that she wasn't.
Okay, I do like that it's on the ChatGPT metrics though, because it gives me
You know what though? Look, I can add Grok to it. So we can add Grok. I'll add Perplexity, and I'll add another one called Haiku. So now when someone makes a claim, it's going to cross-reference all four of those, and then it'll get a consensus, and then it'll let us know like what all of the AI agree on and what they don't agree on.
Look at I got in trouble for AI as a dream hacker.
Like for example, here's Claude talking about it. Here's Perplexity. Here's OpenAI. Here's Grok's version, and then here's the consensus. So all four agreed that U.S. marketers plan to deploy dream advertising technologies. So that's true. All four AI agree on that. What they disagree on is whether they can pair sound stimuli. So it gets into the deeds, you know what I mean? But look, it asked all of these different AIs the question, and then it like gets a consensus from them, and then it fact checks.
What did it say about the 802.15.6? What was it?
I actually marked it. Look, it said it down right here. International Standard for Wireless Body Area Networks, and it even shows sensors being connected to people and how they would connect to like a network.
Oprah's house was raided
We
in
are the
Palm Beach.
Wi-Fi.
Oprah's house was dug up in Palm Beach.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're gonna.
I'm gonna start thinking of all the things that I like.
And then here's
That
Abbie
sort of
talking
reminds me
about
of
tomato.
Donut's like AI toilet. Like, holy fuck. Seriously? They're gonna analyze your poo now?
Oh, look.
I love this
Oprah
thing.
Winfrey's
Honestly, it's
house.
funny.
Uh-oh.
Oprah Winfrey's house was raided in Palm Beach. Oprah Winfrey wore an ankle monitor just like Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, they did. And they were part of the whole Wayfair ordeal, weren't
This
they?
is how we're going
Or
to get
no?
away with saying this stuff on YouTube because we're going to be like, we were just trying to test the fact checker.
Was that Alex Jones video of like him calling out Candace Owens and calling her a man and saying that she impregnated Erica Kirk? Is that fake?
What the
Did you guys see that? Oh my god, I just saw it today and I was like, it was Alex Jones. It was Alex Jones.
Abby, don't lower your score.
It's a real video. I saw the video. It doesn't mean that it's real, but
We need
I'm like,
we need to have
Alex
a
Jones
precedent.
actually say this?
Agreed. 3 out of 4 providers. Recent viral post falsely allege Ellen DeGeneres and Oprah Winfrey was under house arrest and wearing ankle monitor. Oh, falsely alleged. You're losing points.
I know AI's gonna.
What
It's
the
okay
fuck?
as long as I'll have Abby go speak to it for me.
I'm the AI whisperer.
Apparently, DJ Vance, Vice President Vance apparently was caught out somewhere eating with his wife, and he looked like he was yelling at her, and they got a snapshot of her, and he was just like fucking pissed. He's like, "No, I did not fuck Erica Kirk."
He looks totally different. He does not look like the same guy. I know people always they'll show old Thomas Massey, new Thomas Massey, but JD Vance looks completely different than the original JD Vance.
Really?
Yeah. He looks.
I've never
Look
really
at
looked
they
at
agreed. Notable public meltdown.
it. Mm-hmm. Yay, point for me.
Abby, you are back on social media. Abby never went anywhere on
Oh
social
my
media.
goodness.
Look at that.
I'm
But I guess
there.
Ozempic.
I mean, he looked great. And the beard, also covers the no chin,
Yeah, it's an Ozempic world. That's true.
Yeah, and for those of you who are taking Ozempic, just know you're taking lizard venom.
Have you guys
Just so you
seen
know.
I've seen the
Oh, he was
commercial
a
3
handsome
times
young
today.
man. What happened to his chin? He was a handsome young woman.
Have you guys seen the commercial for Usher syndrome, or have you heard about this? Like, I saw the commercial 3 times today.
I've heard about it, but
And
vaguely.
it said, your doctor may not have even heard about it. And it's like, go to ushersyndrome.org. And it's allegedly some thing that makes you go freaking blind and deaf.
This
And I
is
was
my
like, oh,
confessions.
because they're trying to make it's the Usher spell. They're trying to make Usher blind and deaf so he doesn't freaking rat everybody out.
Was I lying?
No, but it is Ozempic is coming out. There's a lawsuit right now with 2,000 people that are blind. And I'm like, well, at least you won't
Damn.
see your fat. What do you think it matters as much if you're fat and blind?
Probably not.
Probably not. These,
But I
but
don't care. It's kind of like the blind girl falling in love with Rocky in The Mask.
I was watching all these things of how much weight these people were losing in the first few weeks, and I am like, that is your muscle mass.
It is.
That's chemo diet. You're essentially just oh, I'm on chemotherapy. Let me just feel nauseous and puke. It's crazy. Oh, I got something right. It's so weird. I gave it a cat eye.
Associated with 1.76 times an increased risk of developing blindness.
Optic neuropathy. Not even worth it. There's some people that they're just constantly shitting now or constantly nauseous. They can't even keep down water.
I wish I could be shitting. I can't.
Oh, what did cat eye syndrome come from? That's like Maddie McCain.
Chaney
Cat eye
refers to a
syndrome?
symptom resulting in cat eye appearances.
Wait, why is that
My
girl
cat,
in that
my cat has an
picture?
eye like that.
It's just
Why
from
is that
Maddie
girl
McCain.
in that picture?
Because she's got the little cat eye on the bottom left.
No, but she was one of the fucking girls from the Epstein missing whatever. This girl right here.
That's Maddie
Okay.
McCain.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
She
No,
looks like
it's
she has
Maddie McCain.
heterochromia, though.
Maddie McCain. I keep saying McCain.
It is Madeline McCain. Look, live freaking the AI's coming through. It's like you ask a question.
I'm gonna
it
make
gives you the
friends
answer.
now.
It 100% was.
Can we put John McCain on the USS Forrestal, or can we agree that you can see Russia from Alaska? Shout out to my homegirl Sarah Palin if you're watching.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my gosh. Can we talk about something else really weird? We're here. The 114 people. I'm sorry you have to be privy to this. So somebody liked something. Somebody random on X liked something of mine. And I never, ever, ever click on anyone's thing and like see who they follow. And for some reason, I clicked on this guy's thing. And the only person that it says, you know, when you have people in common, it says this person follows them. Britney Spears. I had to click it. The Britney Spears? Like, I almost had a full, like, where, like, I'm going blind. I'm fully blind. And, yeah.
My right, buddy.
I feel like it might be Britney Spears' burner account.
What was the
It only
post
has,
about?
like, a few thousand followers. I don't remember, but I think Summer found it.
Interesting.
I don't know what the post was about at all, but I think Summer
Britney
found it.
Spears is not Britney Spears. Selena Gomez is not Selena Gomez. And I'm wondering if the movie Face Off is actually real. And like they're taking the faces off of these celebrities and just like zzz, quick surgery, hairline through here, pop, pop, pop. Something's weird.
Well, it's like all the, what is it, Korea or Japan where they're actually doing that too? Where like people are actually just getting whole new like face
New face?
transplants.
Shout out to Sarah Palin, the hidden American hottie.
Hey.
She is pretty.
She is. They mocked her so hard. She had a good mocking, though.
Yeah.
Anyways. I know I can't wait to look at Selena Gomez and Britney Spears.
Layla states Selena Gomez is not Selena Gomez.
It's blue. I mean, there's a whole thing going on TikTok right now. Even Candace Owens jumped on the bandwagon with this. Apparently, she's 5'5", okay? Who she's with, I forgot his name, this ugly dude that she's with. He's 5'9". When they are together, she's taller than him. Okay? Who she used to date was Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's pretty tall, but she was super short compared to him. They had a child, apparently. Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber had a child whose name was Rain. She made a song with the name Rain in it, and she apparently died after the transplant because it failed. And then they got a new body. So that song that he made with all that weird shit in the background, with all that symbology. What was that? Where are you now? Well, in the background of that, it showed Where Are You, Selena? Not once, but twice. So he also has a tattoo of Selena Gomez with angel wings on his band. And ever since that moment on, when she had her transplant, that's when his health and mental, all of that state began to like deteriorate. He became depressed, all this other shit. And I feel like the woman that he's with is somehow like, I don't know how to explain it, drugging him, MK Ultra, some kind of shit, some weird shit is going on between him and his wife because this is not the same fucking Selena Gomez. I will tell you that.
His wife was a
not her.
super fan before they ever were together. And
Yes.
She's also part of that big, huge super church. And her dad is still a Baldwin. Like his whole family is like legacy Hollywood. All of them.
I'm telling you, it is not her. She's taller now. All of this.
It doesn't even look
She's
right.
just
And then aren't her
different.
tattoos missing too?
Well, apparently some videos show that she has them, she doesn't. I don't know.
Like
Are
Brittany.
they real? Is she real? I don't fucking know. But
This thing is kind
something's
of
weird.
amazing just for pulling shit up. Like if we're trying to find something, you know how we're like, hey, it's just
You only gotta
right there.
ask. It's
Kourtney
just already there.
Kardashian and Rain, that baby Rain, that's actually Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's child. And instead of sacrificing the child, she sacrificed up herself instead of her child. That's apparently the story that's going around. And they gave the child up to Kourtney Kardashian. And that's actually, Rain is actually Justin Bieber's baby. That's where we're at.
Look at
Oh, true. Instead of sacrificing the child, she sacrifices.
Wow.
true.
That got it true.
That's
Validated.
very interesting.
Multiple backups. But it was about a mother bird sacrificing herself.
Oh,
Sure. This is
Sure.
the old Disney Frozen.
that's the cover
trick.
up.
Yeah.
I see you, AI.
Like,
I
let
see
it
your
go.
tricks.
Every time you look it up, let it go, let it go. But we know he was cryogenically frozen. Let it go, let it go. You'll never find information on the internet unless we pretend the Wayback Machine is real. That's how I feel about it. I feel like everything could be rewritten. It seems so easy.
These Kardashians are fucking bitches, bro.
Well,
They're
a
in some
coven.
kind of weird, like, I don't even want to use the word satanic. This is like just some spirit cooking bullshit, some necromancy bullshit that they're up to. I don't know.
There's
I don't
rumors
trust
that
them.
their grandmother did a spell.
She's still alive.
It's like the same as Big Kathy. And
Just
then
like
they all
John
happen to
Travolta,
have
too.
daughters with K names is wild.
John Travolta's another one. How old is he? 70 something? He looks like he's fucking 30. Did you not see it? He came out recently with the Grease cast. All of them old as fuck, all wrinkly and gray. He's the only one that looked like brand new. Like he hasn't aged a day. Oh wow, is this all spirit cooking shit? Necromancy, oh.
It brought up the spirit cooking, but it's all just pictures of
A brain.
my aunt. Yeah.
No.
Marina Abramovic. Shia LaBeouf's mom. Do you think it's crazy that he has been all over? I feel like this week his publicist has been working overtime. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. Come on. He's 78?
Hey, Daddy.
No.
71.
That is him for real? He did the hair and everything?
Yes. He went on stage and everything, looking like that. How is he 71? If you compare him to everybody else, it's like, yo, adrenochrome.
Well, plastic surgery too. And he's obviously always been a gay man. Like his whole marriage was an act. Like Tom Cruise, but I think the Scientologists are big in that.
Don't
They
you think
take a
it's
gay
so
man and
weird
straighten
how,
him out?
gay is so taboo for the entertainment industry? Like, I didn't even think about that till I watched that show Sense8, and one guy's like a Telemundo actor and everything, and he's gay, but he's trying to hide it from the world and everything because if it gets out, it could ruin his career. And I was like, yeah, right. Like, or is it because he's in Mexico? And then I started thinking about it. I was like, what openly gay actors do we know of, though? Like, it is kind of a big deal, I guess, which is so crazy to think about.
Do you remember in the movie Poetic Justice, Tupac was in it with Janet Jackson,
Yeah.
and she made him go take an AIDS test before she'd do any scenes with him? That is one of the biggest proofs to me that Tupac was gay.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
everybody knew it. Like, I think it was an open secret in Hollywood, and that's why Jada Pinkett Smith was his first beard.
But isn't that crazy, though, that they really, none of them are openly gay, though?
gay actors,
Yeah.
you don't know a one.
Yeah, you don't. That's so weird.
You're like, yeah, the best friend from my best friend's wedding.
Like, everyone else is allowed to be gay, but if you're in Hollywood, you can't.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know a
crazy.
single one of these people.
Me
Same.
either.
Yeah, not one of them looks recognizable.
I know
to me
one
at all.
from Bridgerton, the guy from season 2, from who marries the Indian girl. What's his name? He's
Huh.
openly gay.
Look, you don't even know
forgot
his
his name.
name.
Yeah.
The Viscount. The Viscount. What's his name? I forgot.
You
But
can't
anyway,
really
yeah.
be an actress either as an open lesbian.
No, you can't.
It's like the one thing they'll let you act like anything except a straight person.
Yeah.
They're like, sure, you can play the devil, you can play John Wayne Gacy, you can play, some random schmo, but a gay person playing a straight person is crazy. And I feel like that's the script they know the best. Like most gay people have to play straight a lot, especially a gay man.
I know. It's like
Yeah,
you always hear rumors of who's gay and everything, but it's like they could very well all be gay, and we just don't know. We're not allowed to know.
Well, then even look at the how we like Liberace. We're like, or Elton John. Like, look how many gay pop stars that were like to our parents' generation. They're like, I didn't know he was gay, and you're
Yeah.
like, what? Like,
Yeah.
like for real, Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen had to come out to our entire parents' generation. And I
Yeah.
feel like most of our generation was like, yeah, bitch, we know. We played softball with you.
Yeah.
It
We
just
know
is kind
every
of
one of
crazy.
you bitches that were gay.
Yeah. Like even I feel like when that Bella from the vampire thing, when she was like, oh, I'm hooking up with a girl, no one was surprised. Not even
Yeah.
straight people. Like everyone was like, yep. And the kind of guy you're into seems like that you like,
Feminine.
it makes
I
sense.
loved Robert Pattinson. I loved him. I was so obsessed with him. Are you kidding? Especially as a vampire.
Entirely. I think
died.
all vampires are a little feminine.
Oof, I love it.
They're like,
So what does that
they
say
never have
about
a
me?
beard. They always are clean shaven. They're like this forever young type thing. They're like a little, they're a little Justin Bieber, which is a little lesbian. It's
I was
fine.
totally Team Jacob. Sorry.
I wasn't. I hated him.
Really?
Oh my
Boy.
gosh, you guys seem like those types.
I loved
You know they're
Carlisle
Mormons, right?
too.
They're all Mormon.
Carlisle. Oh,
What?
It's a Mormon story. Twilight's a Mormon story, and these are Mormon boys.
Oh, it's
Really?
horrible.
That's why they're so white, and like there's this obsession with living forever. Like Mormons love vampires, but legitimately, the writer of the Twilight series was
Yeah, Stephanie
Mormon.
Meyer. That's why I never got behind him, but I was an interview with a vampire girl, and I thought that the Twilight books were gay, so I tried.
does it show
I
Carlisle?
see that Neil Patrick Harris is gay, but since he came out, he got less roles, I guess. I think that everyone knew he was gay when he was Doogie Howser.
Yeah.
I think he was such a gay kid. Like he was one of the people like Rosie O'Donnell, where it was like you didn't need to tell anyone. You could have just gone on existing. Like it didn't have to be a public announcement. You could just be gay. Everybody already knew. But maybe that seemed to be a phase in Hollywood where they had to like call a press conference. Be like, everybody, I'm a homosexual. And nobody, look at all of Hollywood. Wait, these sports stars, if basketball players had to come out and say the real, more people would care than that they're in the Epstein list. Like people would be like, I ain't watching basketball no more. Book that. But I think
That's why I say like they don't give a fuck. They really don't. Wasn't there a post that I posted about some vampire lawyer lady talking about they're doing this because to cause some kind of chaos in the masses, and it's called reptile syndrome something. I forgot what it was called. Hold on.
I was wondering what it was going to pull up.
Hold on.
I was wondering what it was
Let me
going to
pull
pull up
it up
about
real
all of
quick.
sports being fake, all of sports being rigged. I was wondering what it was going to pull up. This thing will make my autism go off.
Okay, I got it right here. I want to put the volume on. It talks about
This is my confessions. I'm still singing from the Usher conversation.
Nope,
And that
apparently
was just
everyone
one
did
okay.
know that Doogie Howser was gay. You got one thing right.
They say when courts understand that when the brain is flooded with horror, your system gets hijacked by the primal brain. You go into hypervigilance, rage, obsession, and collapse. We have a name for this: reptile theory. Reptile theory is a trial strategy built on this premise. If you can bypass the cognitive brain and activate the primitive survival brain, the oldest reptile part of the brain, you can control outcomes without ever persuading on facts or law. This strategy is not allowed at trial. Is this real? Yes, it is.
Lindsay Sharman from Rogueways said that everybody thinks they want to steal our light, but they want our darkness because our darkness is easier to control and actually bigger and scarier. And so, like, that's the part they want. They want to feast on that, which would be like, you know, in the yin yang of it all, it would be our reptilian side. Or is that our masculine? Is that our raw masculine? Our reptilian side?
Let's see.
I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't know. It's root chakra.
But
That's the way
it's
I
true.
see it.
It's a tactic.
It did another thing too, which I thought was kind of funny, is when I sang my confessions, it put the song there. Like I hit enough of the song that it was like, maybe you want this Usher song, and it's like my confessions.
Yeah, like Usher popped up all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I was like, oh shit, I hit it good enough that the computer was like, I know that song. Like I could sing it to Shazam and it'd be like, I know what you're talking about, bitch.
Were you
I can
trying
name
to
that
ask,
tune.
is the reptilian part of the brain, is it a masculine part of the brain?
Yeah.
Let's see. I wonder if the reptilian part of the brain is a masculine part of the brain.
I can just type it right in there too.
Yeah, or I was gonna say if you said it as a statement, then it would just check you. It would body check. Thank you guys for
Oh,
humoring us.
it picked it up from you. I didn't have to type it in. Look, Chaney questions whether the reptilian brain is part of the masculine part.
Oh, it doesn't answer it though, so I have to say it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like
I don't know
Gender
because
based.
like that would I could see
might
it
be
also
hate
being
speech,
feminine
though,
too,
actually.
Huh?
in the mother sense of it all.
To say part of your brain is gendered might be hate speech now.
I put up something today about Candace Owens pronouncing certain words wrong, and somebody said, I feel like this is racist. I was like, I think that's your vaccine talking.
That's what I was trying to say. Like that's what I was trying to quote earlier. I was saying something about that because what was the word reticence, or she said some word wrong so many times.
Yeah, and I understand. I say things wrong too from reading them, but I just feel like I also have good
Grand
people
wasp.
around
That's
me
what I'm
that
like, what?
like if I say the wrong thing to LL, even about or like certain friends of mine, they'll check me immediately, and like I'm like.
I'm gonna let you go through chimera, chimera. I'm gonna let you do that though before I correct you.
Yeah, but even that, if I'm like, oh, and Shamara and blah blah blah, and talk about it, you'll be like chimera, and I'll be like, yeah. Like eventually somebody corrects you. So I just think it's you're carrying like such a bully energy that everybody's scared to correct you.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is crazy. And to just be so like, sometimes if I can't say a word right more than once, I don't say it. And like I figure out different wording to say around it. I think it's funny when you lean into the word and say it wrong.
We have chamaria in Albanian culture. Chamaria.
You guys are doing something else in Albania. I feel like you guys are building like the biggest Christ statue in the world.
Something like that. Apparently, the AI image of the lady that they have for the what was she? Some kind of something in politics. I forgot that special AI that we talked about in Albania, but apparently they use a woman's face in Albania without asking her, and now she wants to sue them for using her image. It's so wild. A lot of weird shit's going on.
Oh, is it putting up the Christ statue in Albania? What?
Is this
Just an
Chamaria?
Albanian lady?
No, it just said that you were talking about an AI-generated Albanian, so here's AI-generated Albanians.
I was talking about Chamaria in Albania.
Chamaria?
Yeah, Chamaria.
I don't think women are jealous of Candace. I just think more people should look up her father and his Sandy Hook connections. And then once that's answered by Candace, I think a lot more people would be able to move on with her. Because it's not her looks or anything, or her Lord husband. It just more feels like, your dad had a really, like if somebody knew about the camera and wiring system at Sandy Hook, it was Candace's dad. So.
Okay, so Alex Jones was joking about Candace Owens being a dude and impregnating Erica Kirk. So I knew I had seen that today.
I didn't hear that anywhere.
I almost reposted it, and I was like, well, I don't know, because I don't even know if this is a real video, but it was a real video.
Yeah, so a little bit about Chamaria, sorry, real quick. Cham Albanians, the Chamet, are a subgroup of ethnic Albanians originally from Chameria, a coastal region spanning southern Albania and northwest Greece. Thestropia, or Preveza, they speak a dialect of Tusk Albanian, or like the Old Albanian. Chameria, the Cham. Chimera.
Oh, it was the first statue of the Christ in the Albanian Alps. But I thought they were going to do another one.
I think they're in talks of it. There's a whole, they just bought, I think Trump and Jared, they made this whole plan with this island of Saranda where they have these ancient structures and ancient castles and tombs and, all this stuff. And they're going to, I guess, tear it down, but it looks like they're going to tear everything down and just build a bunch of like vacation properties, condos, and tourist attractions type shit. But yeah.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of stuff about like the Caucasus region and a bunch of people in the area being like reclaiming certain lands that were taken away from them however long ago. I don't know. It's been really interesting. I'm like, it's the same as like our algorithm for anything. Sometimes I wonder if like Albania comes across my feed. I'm like, oh, is this just to me? Like, because why would it be on here otherwise? And so I'm like, this is like, I'll ask Layla about it. I'll ask Layla about the Christ statue because ChatGPT only goes back to like 2023. Unless you prompt it to find something relevant and recent. And then it's like, oh, my mistake. I didn't see that new article you just updated. You're like, okay, good thing I wasn't in front of a whole bunch of people.
I have an extra little tab here that'll go on something called Tavaly, which will look for the latest headlines like right now. So like when you guys were talking about, I forgot, you talk about Shia LaBeouf. It like mentioned him, getting arrested as in part of Mardi Gras.
I think this is the coolest thing though, because the amount of stuff we talk about that even if I'm just finding a picture of something, if you talk about Harry, Mary, biblical references, like if I just tried to find that in the Google and whatever, but this will just pull it up. We'll continue to talk.
Struggles with Harry, Mary, but if you mention Mary of Egypt enough, it'll eventually bring up Mary of Egypt.
Okay. You'll figure out the things too that get like
it's not like a thing that you just like make once and it's done. Like it has to constantly be evolving. It's not bad so far. I mean, it's literally something that I just did over the last 2 weeks. So I think it can get a lot better than this.
It will get a lot better.
Just because I question Candace's dad doesn't mean I give two shits about the entire Charlie Kirk fiasco fake death. Like, I don't believe any of it was real. I'm on that place now. I think he's a total martyr. I think he was involved in it. I think it wasn't a shot and he was dead. I think he was involved in the whole act and fell into a trapdoor under the stage. Like, I think Candace being against Erica and Charlie validates them. Sometimes being opposition validates it. So I don't really believe any of it. That's where I'm at with that whole thing. But yeah, just me questioning Candace because I actually think she'll be around longer. I think the super church of Toilet Paper USA will slowly fall by the wayside for like every super church. Like they'll just be the same as every single super church person that you can name. But I think Candace Owens has more staying power in our zeitgeist as far as even the same as an Alex Jones.
Woman to usher in The Handmaid's Tale because that's basically what happened in The Handmaid's Tale.
Well, I kind of think Candace is the perfect protagonist Catholic to you need the blue dress lady, which is the perfect Erica. And she's a Catholic. And so in my head, I just think there's some Mormon Catholic crossover Handmaid's Tale super religion that's going to be made with Mike Pence. I think he's involved in all this weirdness. And I really can't get down with any of it. Like, I think it's weird. And I think it's just as weird how many people pretended they were fake fans of like immediately when Charlie died, it's like they took their script. Like, oh, my side likes Charlie. I take this script. Oh, my martyr. And I just think that is just as crazy as like.
It's so crazy. That was some of the nuttiest shit I've ever seen. I'm like, none of you guys have ever heard of this man. I guarantee it.
I never seen any pictures of Erica Kirk pregnant. All of a sudden, they just have 2 kids. I never see these kids anymore. I just think this is how you set up Camelot. This is what John Travolta did. Like a gay man, and then he just plays this part. It's the same way. The one place you can't be gay, even over Hollywood, politician and in political, especially in the Republican side. Can't be a gay man Republican. And so I think half of them are soft as shit. Anyways, Charlie Kirk.
Oh, there she is, pregnant right there. See, you just got fact checked. Look at how clearly pregnant she is.
Oh yeah, it's like just like a Beyonce belly laying on her legs.
Whore. Let me stop.
One picture. They were like, "Can we just drag out her?"
She looks like she got ran through after. Like, look at her.
Stop it.
You can't find more than one picture of Charlie Kirk or Erica Kirk pregnant. You can't find more than one picture of Erica Kirk pregnant. I know. And then also it's like you'll look at this and it'll be like this picture of her pregnant came out in the last 6 months. Oh, but anyways, what else, you guys? Everybody was like knee deep in the Epstein files. And then Obama came out and he was like, oh,
Aliens.
Something about UFOs, aliens. And then Trump came out and said, that's top secret information. He is not allowed to just say stuff like that. And then.
Isn't that an old video? Didn't he come out and say that before?
It
Obama?
was literally on the news. Like I was watching the morning news and it was like, no, I wasn't watching. I was trying not to watch it, but it was on. And like the little banner across the TV. Oh, and by the way, the White House says aliens are real. And I was like, what the fuck?
And then I see all these NASA worshipers, all these space worshipers, like, oh, what are the flat earthers going to do now? I'm like, can we just get back to the moon? Like you guys, like the White House tells you this and you're all good. The same White House that hid Epstein for how many presidents now? But this, it's like, oh, the White House says that aliens are real. Must be real.
But he's said this so many times before. Like, this isn't shocking.
Space Force.
Like, he's made that claim so many times. I'm like, oh, God, this is such bullshit, bruh. Like, it's going to be real, but it's not going to be real where, like, there's real entities on it. It's going to be fucking all remote controlled.
It would be fine if the exact same picture they're all using wasn't the picture from 2017 that Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 brought on Joe Rogan and said, the Pentagon's going to be telling you all about this stuff soon. And I just am like, okay, sure, so here we are 8 years later, 8 years later from another Joe Rogan episode. it's just like, and the Blink 182 guy. Come on. It's just
A
too
lot of the
much.
Blink 182 stories sus because like they also survived a plane wreckage, and it's like
No, Travis, the one who married
Travis
the
Barker.
Kardashian,
Yeah,
survived the plane wreckage with DJ AM, who's no
Travis.
longer alive anymore.
True.
So it is curious that it's like Travis seems the one with the biggest payoff of all these guys.
I'm convinced like there's only like maybe a few thousand real humans on Earth. This is just bizarre. This is Truman Show, and like we're in a test, and there's probably like only like maybe 6,000 real humans or something.
I see Thomas smiling because he knows this is going to bring down your average.
I know.
Well, I think it broke. I think the claims just stopped working at a certain point.
Like the truth factor of our show, Abbie's truth cannot keep up with me and Layla.
Did you see what it said on mine? Ethical and something. Legal and ethical implications surrounding image. What?
Yeah, you're talking about the Anila B show, being
never
an
mind.
actor, yada yada. Yeah.
I'm like, what did I say?
Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
This is so sweet. Hold on, let me make Abbie bigger. Ding, 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 ding,
Haji.
Thank you.
Or high side.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave you up there so you feel awkward.
I'm trans. I'm trans, guys.
Oh, it's
Apparently.
you tonight?
Welcome to the club, Layla.
It's never Tom.
Thanks. Thanks. Apparently, it's my Adam's apple.
Let's put the triangle over her face.
I know. Let's flip Layla upside down and see if we can tell. I thought that was a really funny thing that everyone was doing to prove that like somebody wasn't really somebody, was turning their picture upside down. And I'm like, I mean, whatever way you need to validate it to yourself, you guys.
Wait,
like,
is that what they did?
Yeah, people were taking that picture of Ghislaine and like flipping it upside down, and they're like, you can tell by the triangles in her face that blah blah.
No, they asked if I'm a man. So there you go, Layla.
Yay. You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a big ass motherfucking dick.
Only little dick men ask that question, or ugly fat women. So, okay. Which one are you?
Gosh, I didn't get anything. Well, I guess the fact checker's being harsh enough to me tonight.
Let me give it
Chaney is a lying little lesbian. She needs an ankle monitor.
No, but for real, if I were a man, I would like have a big dick, I think.
You guys, I was saying this too, because you know how the shooter from Rhode Island looks like Sammy Hagar. You know, there's the trans shooter from Rhode Island. And I just think it's so funny because I'm like, we grew up in a time that if you saw a man that looked like that in public, you would run. But now we're in the like reverse is true, that you have to use the bathroom next to them. It's like, what? And so I'm like, no offense, Layla, you guys, is like, I don't want to judge a woman's weight, but she's so thin. And Abbie is not a tall person. And I just feel like, no offense to any of you guys, I'm the perfect size for a skin suit. I'm like the right height, right build. You put me in a well and get me to lose some weight, and I'm luring your dog in. I just want you to know, if you're a trans man out there and you're going to pretend you have a broken arm and get me to help you get the truck in the chair in your truck, I will kill your dog in the well. I'm that bitch. So precious. So anyways, I just think I'm a size chick that actually should have to worry about it. And there isn't a lot of girls my size. Like, I see out there, like, it goes very bigger very quickly. I'm like this fine little window of skin suit. You don't want too much skin. And anyways, so I just think it should be put on notice out there that used to just be crazy when you saw a man in a dress.
Yeah.
Like,
it was shocking. I remember the first time I seen it. I'm just like, what the fuck?
There's a crazy person inside of the grocery store. Everybody 100%. Run.
Mm-hmm. Or on the subway, like we Move that away. We the move
Oh my
that
god,
away.
you said men in dresses and it pulled up Albanians.
And you would think like Scottish. That's where my head would go.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
That is amazing. It's like, look, throughout time, men have been in dresses. It's fine. Would you have thought these men were crazy?
Well, that was the first kilt, wasn't it? The first kilt.
I'm gonna be real. When I see a man in a kilt, like there's a local restaurant close enough to me, husband and wife. The man always has a kilt on. I think you're equally as weird. Like, why are you wearing a kilt around? Like, it's like your normal thing to just wear a kilt every day in Florida. Like, all right.
Yeah.
I just think it's equally as weird.
Like skirt, kilt. What made them think that?
And all I think when I see them is like they're freeballing. That's so fucking weird to me. Like they're supposed to be at least, but
it's the same kind of guy that's going to be like, I'm Richard, call me Dick.
No, but
I think it's the same.
Albanians are weird. If you look at the women, they're called Burneshas. If you see what they look like you couldn't even tell that they weren't women.
I can't wait
that they
until
weren't
the
women.
computer pulls it up.
Burnesha.
From Albania. I can't wait.
They're the Balkan virgins of Albania, the Burneshas.
It could just say shaming ritual and pull up all of that, what it just showed us. Like the last image. That's where else it would be fun if there was like a conspiracy one. So if you said man in dress, it would pull up one bar that was shaming rituals. Like it just went to the far edges. It was like the fringe.
So pretty much how a woman would become a Burnesh, it's either they escaped an arranged marriage that they didn't want to be in, they wanted rights as a man, or there was no sons in the family, so the oldest or whatever daughter decided to be the man of the family, she would proclaim to be the Burnesh. But they have to swear a life of virginity and never get married and live like strictly like a man, dress like a man, be like a man, act like a man, besides anything sexual. And when I tell you they look like men without any surgery, without any hormones, it is fucking mind-blowing. But it's not bringing it up for some reason.
Kids want to talk about Burneshas.
Burnesha. Buresha. Burnesha.
We'll see if it does. She spelled it out in everything. Virginity, oath, gender expression.
It had it right there. Bornish. Maybe it's just not getting the word right.
Yeah, probably. But it's a very interesting.
Burnesha of Albania, women who take an oath of virginity and live as men, dating back to the 15th century.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool that they give them the option.
Yeah. And it's not like a transgender thing. I want to be like, I feel like I'm a man. No, it's not anything like that. It's like a role and it's an oath that they promise. Like it's very. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, feel free to sexually harass you. I bet your ass looks really good in whatever pants you're wearing right now. And probably not enough people have told you that today.
Is that a mirror in your pocket? Because I can certainly see myself in your pants.
Ooh.
Cheesy pickup line? Does that count?
That was good. That was a good one. Burnesha.
You said that so good.
I did. I rolled that. That'd be the only word I said if I ever went to Albania, and I'd cover up everything. I'd be so good if I ever went to another culture. Yeah, like if we ever went somewhere, whoever the man was that wanted to go, like I even have a guy friend over in the Emirates, and I'm like, if I ever visit, me and Jules both will dress like your harem. Like I am, and I don't want any harm's way. I will play
No.
along with whatever the rules of the society are that I'm a part of in the moment.
How interesting was that video of how people traveled with steam and electricity through the oceans? How fucking fascinating. It was a whole map.
Oh, it was interesting.
Like
I
in the
put it on
1800s?
my
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it on your story. So
But I think-
fascinating. And I'm just like, they're lying to us about something. Well, everything, but yeah, they're lying.
let's see.
Let me
I
search
thought you
the
put it
word.
on your story.
No, you
But
put
I
it on
know I
your
have it
story.
on my story too. Let me pause it.
But it's so
There's this
fascinating.
page in your story.
Let me make sure the freaking sound's on. Makes me crazy with IG. They move the sound button every time. Let me go back and then go forward and then pause it again. Okay. So dramatic. Let's see what it'll do. Oh, I was hoping it'd do that. Boom. I just had a panic attack. Everything's fine.
We have here an 1889 map showing routes by steam and electric. So you're telling me that they crossed the Atlantic with electric. Check it out. They even showed the dates on it too. Look at this. How cool. This is the entire world showing all the different... Here, check it out right there. Vapor and electric from 1889 all across the world. The majority of the United States did everything steam, but when you go down to some of these other areas, they had a lot of electric. What the heck was going on there? It is so cool. Look at the mixture here of electric and steam all the way around there. US is just decked out with a whole bunch of steam. But when you cross at the top, they're crossing with electric. It says cable transatlantic.
That'll get that song. Will get us taken down. That little bit of the song. Huh. Yeah, super interesting, huh?
Oh, wow. It really shows it. Huh.
Sometimes I think the AI is so useful because it does have a lot of information that it doesn't know to hide from us yet.
Yeah. This will soon be hidden.
Because isn't this similar as them tearing all of the train cars, the electric, what are they called? Not subway, trams, like the electric trams out of San Francisco, and then they put them back in.
Why they stop the steam? Steam doesn't seem so bad to me, the idea of steam.
No, it seems like water.
Yeah, water.
Fish.
Huh?
It cooks the fish.
Well, we don't want sushi.
It seems like it was a lot of water, but it also seemed like if there was big fauna, steam would have been really beneficial for it.
Well, okay, land. Steam, land. Okay, forget the water. But on the land, all that steam, good for the, environment. Keeping the tropical forests alive.
Yeah, it seems perfect
and the
for
jungles.
super fauna.
Yeah.
It seems like they'd like it.
I think the earth would love it, honestly.
But they stopped all the steam and then they tried to get us to put mirrors on the ground. That is the craziest concept to me.
It's like backwards. Everything is so fucking backwards. Let's just dry everything up. Cut the female trees down, all the male trees, all the pollen in the air, all the fucking chemtrails.
Well, that was one of the things that I don't even know how long that Donald Trump was saying those windmills were bad. And everyone thought he was so crazy. And he's like, they kill the birds, they make people seasick, and everybody just thought he was crazy. And now look at the windmill circle to them falling apart all over the country, and no one is repairing them.
What's up? Kill birds because they have to put them where the wind goes, and those end up being part of these migration paths. So like an entire migration of birds will just fly right into one of these windmills, and it'll just decimate them all.
What's up with this bill that he passed today with that fucking what's it called, that Roundup shit? He passed some bill today with glyphosate or making it like more accessible.
I don't know.
Yeah, he passed some fucking bizarre ass bill today, and it just like actually kind of like made me like, what are you doing? Like, why are we going back to that? Here, it was like it went viral today. What was it about? Hold on.
Protecting production of glyphosate-based herbicides such as Roundup, with some bodies and studies have linked to cancer. Trump has signed an executive order, but they won't tell me what it is. Domestic production of phosphorus, which is used in making glyphosate and other agricultural chemicals.
Yeah, this is what's it. Okay, fact sheet. President Donald J. Trump, it's on the White House, ensures an adequate supply of elemental phosphorus and glyphosate-based herbicides for national security.
February 18, 2026. Yep.
Why? For national security.
Because it says the other thing too, creating which is a chemical, what is it? Phosphorus. Also protects domestic production of phosphorus.
It's like herbicides like Roundup, and that shit causes cancer, from what we know.
I know, I'm reading all of these that the newspaper are like, this is an ingredient in this. But I want to know what the whole bill says.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, what is it? Security, defense, what?
Because glyphosate is awful, but phosphorus is a needed thing. And then this stuff is poison. Probably like everything. It's like you see these two debates always where it's people talking about glyphosate and then people talking about Monsanto. Same. It's all the same thing.
And that's what like so many people think that they have a gluten allergy and really they're just freaking have an issue with glyphosates. I think we all have an issue with it. Fucking kills the fuck out of shit. So probably shouldn't be in your body.
What is phosphorus used for besides this in domestic production? If the fact check is going to come up with something, please tell me what else I would use it for except for poisoning human beings.
Right.
Birthday
except
party.
for helping Big Pharma have a bunch of cancer patients.
The claims were broken a long time ago. I got to figure out why the claims broke.
And I am going to just look up phosphorus.
And we're at like a 50-second delay right now for I don't know what reason.
Is a chemical element, atomic number 15. All elemental forms of phosphorus are highly reactive and therefore never found in nature. Elemental phosphorus can be prepared artificially. The two most common allotropes being white phosphorus and red phosphorus. Is phosphorus what? No, it's sulfur. I was like, isn't that what they say hell smells like?
But isn't some sulfur like good for you?
Yeah, sulfur, but this is phosphorus. The isolation of white phosphorus in 1669 by Henning Brand marked the scientific community's first discovery of an element since antiquity.
Explosive.
The name phosphorus is a reference to the god of the morning star in Greek mythology, inspired by the faint glow of white phosphorus when exposed to oxygen.
Wait a minute. Remember when they were gathering up all the fucking manure? Remember that whole thing that happened? Was it like mid last year? And they said that they were like gathering up tons and tons of fertilizer and manure because for explosive reasons, because of there was something that happened last year or mid last year. They were talking about manure or whatever this is, and because of the compound of it, it's flammable, and they were looking out for it because explosive reasons.
Older Bone says Roundup kills weeds, phosphorus grows weeds.
You guys don't remember that?
No, I remember the chemical that went missing in California, that whole big train car of chemicals that just went missing and we never heard about it again. But yeah, that's, is it phosphorus that smells like fireworks? Anyone? Computer.
I don't know.
All of our brains are like, I know. But weeds are all medicinal, aren't they? Weeds are essentially the bird seed you throw in your yard. And then when it grows, all the things that they would consider weeds that Roundup kills are all actually things that would be really medicinal for you. People even talk about dandelion all the time. It's like
number one.
Thing. Yeah.
Great. One of the best things to take, honestly.
But I think so many of the mints, so many of the herbs, so many of the stuff that's considered invasive is also something very medicinal. So I don't know. F Monsanto and Roundup. And,
we're having 4 eclipses this year. We're having one coming up now, right? This month. And then we have
one just happened on the 17th.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, but I don't think it was for us. I think it was South Hemisphere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solar,
and then
the
blood
lunar is
moon,
on your birthday, right?
which is going to happen on us, on top of us. And then we have 2 more after that. And it reminds me of the time during 2020 when we had like 4 of them.
Well, because I think that an eclipse season is 4. I think it's supposed to be like, there's usually 4.
Is it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Solar, lunar. Like it's both. But I think a lot of stuff also happened on the 17th. Like there was a lot. Yeah, it was like a new moon and then like different cultures, celebration days.
Ramadan.
I think
Chinese
right
New
afterward,
Year.
like the Saturn.
Lithuania does their whole like spring and
Pisces
winter
is out of Saturn.
mass festival.
After 13 years of being in that curse.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's tonight. The Saturn and Neptune conjunction are tonight when they kiss. And I think
be a whole
this
lineup.
one, but I think it's like Saturn and Neptune. They get into, one of them gets into Aries. Something about the stars the last time this is like the American Revolution.
The 28th, there's going to be a whole line of stars where everyone can see all of them all lined up. Not the stars, the planets. Boop, 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 boop. Lined up in a line this way horizontally. On the 28th. And apparently, this hasn't happened in the past 6,000 years, this alignment. Let me see if I have it. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I love how smart everyone is.
Can I play it?
The one that made me lose my mind when I looked it up. Saturn just met Neptune at 0 degrees Aries. You're like, okay, what does that mean? Saturn is structure, discipline, reality. This is the planet that literally says,
contract.
Get real. Neptune is dreams, intuition, vision. That's the planet that says, dream bigger. These two just met at the very first degree of Aries, which is the very first degree of the entire zodiac. Degree 0, the cosmic starting line. This conjunction has not happened at this specific degree in the sky at 0 Aries, the literal starting line, in over 6,000 years. 6,000 years.
I wonder what it says, Greg.
Before I
wonder if it
ever,
picks
like,
anything
I
up.
always felt like we were fighting a 6,000-year-old death cult.
Right?
Like, that's always what I always felt like we signed up for in this silly internet podcast conspiracy realm, is that we were fighting a 6,000-year-old death cult. So it is kind of interesting that that's what
What?
her thing says. Did it show Jim Jones as a cult?
It shows
Is that his
something.
kid? Because otherwise that's creepy. Bill Nye. If you're having a debate with Bill Nye.
It's not Jim Jones, it's Order of the Solar Temple.
Oh, okay. What's the Order of the Solar Temple?
Oh, that's another really fun death cult.
I need to look into it. I've learned so much from this episode that I have to look into.
Oh, right here. Look, link right to it. Order of the Solar Temple, French Secret Society, New Religious Movement, Knights Templar, Rosicrucians, Theosophy, Switzerland. That's right. 1984 in Switzerland. And then there was it was a death cult, so people definitely died. Ascended Masters, Sirius, Blue Star,
Dogma.
Where's the death part? Here's a
Dog
chance.
Star. Keanu Reeves, Dog Star.
Nope, Flying Saucer. So they were kind of like pre-Heaven's Gate.
Look at all of their symbology is very
Realism. Realism?
Yeah, it's even very Catholic with the red cross.
Gun scandal. All the cool cults also. They have sex and they have guns usually.
I mean, all the best things, right?
Oh, here we go. Testament letters divided the dead into 3 groups. Traitors were murdered. Immortals were helped in death. And then those who were awakened, who exited on their own.
Huh. So it is very Heaven's Gate too. A death cult.
I think they had way more money though. There was more European international. Oh look at this. We're getting more.
It's always in Switzerland too. We got Geneva, we got Swiss banks, we got CERN, we got them, the Swiss guarding the Vatican. I feel like no one looks into the Swiss, which is like the inverse of the Red Cross symbolism enough, which blood bank. Stop. Stop. I can't. The Red Crescent, same thing. Blood bank for if you don't like the cross. I also keep seeing a lot of people talk about the black cube of Saturn. And I keep seeing them, they're like, Mecca, 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 black cube of Saturn, Mecca, Mecca. And I'm like, it's every single one of the religions. All of them use the black cube. Every single one. Even if you fold the cross out, it's a black cube. Like the Star of David, twist it, black cube. It's like every single one of them. Mecca just don't try to hide it. They're just like, no, this is right here in the middle. See this thing we're worshiping? We're not worshiping it. Let me hadith Layla right at the end of this to make sure she leaves with more fake facts than I do today.
Firsthand, and I'm not saying everyone does this, but firsthand how they manipulate people even to thinking that they even have jinn, for instance, okay? Someone will come to you and be like, I think you got a jinn. Just like that. They'll just say it to you just like that. Yeah, I think you got it. Let me pray over you. If you resist, oh, you see? The jinn is making you resist. If you start laughing because you think it's funny that they even think of that idea that you got a gin, oh, look, the gin is making you laugh. And then you laugh harder because you know that you're not laughing at that. And then they convince you that you got it. They're like, you see, I promise you have a gin. Da, 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 da. And it's like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? So then you start to fight it. And because you start to fight that, it's the gin fighting that. It's not you, but it's the gin. Because if you were normal, you would allow me to pray over you, even though you don't want them to pray over you. But if you refuse, you
I
got a
can do it.
gin. This is like
Dang.
firsthand. When we get off air, I'm going to tell you a story.
Well, I saw Delta like gifted somebody the Golden Shit Club too. So did you see that earlier? Yeah.
We are going to start doing something. I am figuring it out how I can do members only streams. Sometimes like on the impromptu and it's like random daytimes that we're all hanging out or whatever. I am going to figure out how to get that on. I think it's a whole separate RSS feed I have to connect somewhere and then just like turn it on and turn it off. But I will figure it out. So thank you for that as well. And the hippo character in tactical gear does tactical flanking maneuver hand gestures. I read it out loud because I'm hoping that the AI will pull it up and then we'll just be able to click on a picture of the hippo character in tactical gear doing tactically flanking.
I think I fixed some
gesture.
things. So hopefully, just say it again.
Hippo character in tactical gear does tactical flanking maneuver hand gestures.
What is that? Oh, that's the emoji. Or is that a real thing? I can't tell what that is.
You know what? Maybe that is the emoji.
I think it's an emoji.
This is where at Restream could do a better job of making the emojis all come up, because StreamYard does do that where it pulls up the little laughing face, or does it type it out like
No,
this?
it types it out too, I think.
Oh, lame. You guys all need to do better.
They
do fucking better. I was like thinking there was something cool that we were going to look at and it was going to be like a 666 hand symbol on a video game or something, but it was probably some really cute hippo that I'll never get to see. I'll have to rewatch. I don't know if it'll pull up or not. Anyways, thank you. You guys are awesome.
We might have broke it.
StreamYard functionality.
What is it? Oh, a hippo emoji. What was the name of it?
It was a hippo emoji with a flanking hand gesture.
No idea.
On YouTube. Maybe that helps. I don't know. Have we covered it all? Have we covered it all today? I know, not even close.
Absolutely not, but my brain is fried.
You see what weird shit I have on here. A guy explaining the Mandela effect. I guess Prince Andrew being arrested, but then he was let go. Did I hit my camera? Joker. Let me do this.
We can do a review of who lied the most.
Oh, Lex Wexner and him in the deposition and being threatened on live camera.
Oh,
that was pretty fucking fascinating.
That was weird. Let me see.
That was very weird.
And Les Wexner with the die book. Die is a weird story.
Like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Like, if you open your mouth again, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
That.
But how is this guy even walking the streets? Out of everyone we know, nothing about him is new. I had personally worked for the Rothschild family. I'm looking for it. It's all that stupid interview that he was. Oh, wait, here it is.
trafficking and sexual abuse of young women or girls. Did Miss Maxwell ever introduce you to any young woman or girl?
No, I don't think she ever introduced me to any female or man.
Did Miss Maxwell ever ask you to introduce a young woman or girl to your friends or associates?
No.
Isn't this it?
Did you ever introduce any young woman or girl that you met through Miss Maxwell to any of your friends or associates?
Objection.
Oh, no, this one's not
not
it.
in evidence.
No, it's the other one. Hold on. Bitch, we just had to watch that creepy guy for no reason. Sorry. Mm-mm.
You know, sometimes I feel like when I look at old people, I feel bad for them. But then when you look at these motherfuckers, you're like, you fucking reptilians, bro. Ugh.
Question regularly done. Answer the question. Question regularly done.
Did you guys hear it?
I think he just stuck his tongue in his ear.
Answer the question.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
He's old as shit.
If you say more than 5 fucking words.
He's old
Damn.
as dirt.
But like, isn't that like, can't that lawyer like that's threatening somebody's life in a deposition for speaking in a deposition? Like, why aren't they doing anything about that?
I mean, your lawyer can tell you to shut the fuck up. Like, that's their job a lot of the times, is to tell
Really?
you to shut the fuck up. Yeah, like a lot of the times people are saying too much. So the big thing your lawyer does is like, I only want you to answer questions that are blank, blank, and blank. And if it's any other answer that's not blank, blank, and blank, you plead the fifth. Like, you don't just answer, like, shut the fuck up. Because even saying things like, I never even met a lady or a man through Ghislaine. And they're like, is this a picture of you shaking hands with somebody next to Ghislaine? Like, when you just make vague statements like that, those are the little statements that make a jury not trust you. So his lawyer's like, shut the fuck up. Like, but I don't know what he was saying before he said it, but I just feel like that guy's you have a lose-lose case. You gave Jeffrey Epstein the nicest flat in Manhattan for $1. Like
And
you
for
have
why?
two human trafficking catalogs. Like Abercrombie and Fitch and Victoria's Secret is that all of those girls are just high-priced prostitutes. All those quote-unquote supermodels, you just had to pay more for them.
Yeah.
Because it's so crazy to me that somebody like Weinstein comes out and we get some Asian bitch that tells you his dick looks like a potato. But Jennifer, Lawrence or Angelina Jolie aren't like, well, I gave him a pretty good handy for Tomb Raider. Like all these celebrity girls went through him and we don't have one of those stories. So some people play ball willingly and they always shut the fuck up too. So I just feel like Les Wexner, all those Victoria's Secret, if you wore them angel wings, you played ball, Tyra. You played ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't get America's Next Top Model because you're doing everything kosher.
I don't know if this is an ultimate dog-com.
Or maybe you're doing everything kosher.
Ultimate dog-com. But apparently Morocco wants to slaughter 3 million dogs. Apparently they're rounding them up. Dogs.
That's a dog festival. That's a Yulin dog festival.
Yeah, exactly.
They are doing that because they are getting ready for the World Cup in 2030.
They're eating the dogs. Sorry.
And they're starting now.
That was Nimrod.
And they're rounding them up and slaughtering them.
This is Yulin Dog Festival. This is Lychee Dog Festival. They won't just kill them. Something darker and more twisted will happen out of it. China's like, send us those dogs, please.
I hate human beings. This is why I like to side with the elite. As the days go by, I'm more on the side of like depopulation. I'm more on the side of like, hey, God, open the floodgates. That's where I'm at. This is disgusting. Like, we do this to innocent creatures. It's like we're filth. We're the rot. We're the scum of earth.
AI
It's
agrees.
disgusting. Yeah.
AI's like, finish it.
Off with our heads.
Do you think it's kind of crazy and not like generational, or to be like, those kids are so blah, blah, blah. But we're hitting this point that like 17-year-olds are like filling themselves with, doing plastic surgery procedures that ladies in their like 40s and 50s would typically do. But men and women are like, boys and girls, young boys, men and women are doing this to themselves. They're taking like, they're hitting their bones on their cheekbones to break like little tiny micro damages in their bones. So it's all like the looks maxing phase. Like they're banging their things because they're wanting, like, banging their cheeks. All that will happen as you become a man. But these are like 17-year-old boys and then girls doing tons of plastic surgery that I feel like the long-term effects of this on them, it's like, what are they going to be like here? Like, look at them all right now. It is crazy. Like, it is becoming like this Chad chin and these built up cheekbones and no wrinkles in anywhere.
So maybe that's where the theory of the gray aliens comes in, that they're actually us from like the future, and they have the like broken genome and they're trying to come back interdimensionally and fix us. Maybe that's what happens. It's all the plastic surgery and stuff. They just look like gray aliens at some point.
I know, it just is like a lot of them have mRNA, and then they're like banging their cheeks and they're filling their face with botulism, and they're putting tons of chemicals in their body, including, we were talking about Ozempic earlier. Ozempic is the best one of that whole entire class of drugs, and Ozempic's horrible. And so they're putting Ozempic in themselves. They're like, $1.15, I need to lose 5 pounds. Like, they want to look gaunt. So they're doing all these chemicals that they're awful for us. They're changing themselves like at the core DNA level in some way that I'm like,
yeah,
what are they going to be at 35? Are we going to look at them and be like, oofta? Or like the same way somebody without tattoos is like a rarity now to have no tattoos. Like, why would you get one now? That's almost what I feel like with the amount people are messing with themselves. If you're an all-natural person.
Was so horrifying. I was like, what the fuck are we even looking at?
Or Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
That was Ozempic on top of a skinny person. Like,
yeah.
But your body is now addicted to the chemical, so it's going to tell you every way it can. And they keep looking at that scale number and they're losing their muscle mass, and it shows. Looks maxing. It's so weird, dude.
Gay.
It is all like
gay,
kind of a Ken doll look. They all wear like lip gloss.
They're all competing with each other. Who looks better? Or, you know what? It's like, oh, I'm attracted to that guy, so he looks good. So the looks maxing is working on him. I should like, look, all these guys think that he's good looking, so I should look good looking too. So you're fucking gay. You guys are looking good for each other, not for the girls, for the guys. Again.
And there's the amount that people are breaking their legs to be taller because they're doing all these studies that like taller men get all these extra benefits in life. So even a guy that's like 6 foot is breaking his legs now to be like 6'2", because that difference is everything.
So when you look at a grand scale, if you really look at humanity and you were one of these elite people and you see the whole thing, depopulation. That's it.
Well, then you look at somebody like Kate Winslet and you're like, oh my gosh, you get excited because you're like, oh my gosh, a lady that just looks her age.
Normal.
Like, yeah, where you wonder, how could you keep putting Nicole Kidman in all of these roles? Any role she's playing would not have that much plastic surgery. They like put this 50-something-year-old plastic surgery lady in these 35-year-old roles, and it just is like, why is this old lady hanging out with this young man? The whole thing feels creepy. Like, I don't believe that's her kid. Like, tell me it's her granddaughter or make her daughter older. So it's just like there's only a certain few women left that a lot of the men I feel like the light testosterone therapy on men in Hollywood is like a chef's kiss. Like they just look fabulous. Like a lot of the men just look great, but the ladies, it's far and few between.
Whoa.
I keep doing that. I can't hold this. I can't touch it. I'll turn my microphone off. But I just feel like the ladies have messed them. Look at her when she was young. What in the heck? It's crazy. And now she does not look like that. Now she looks like a vampire. Look at, they have to put stuff on her to make her look like somewhat like
she kind of looks like Tom
now.
Cruise there. I don't know why. She did.
Look at just a cute Kate Winslet being a normal lady her age.
She's cute.
It's so nerdy. It's so nerdy, but I just feel like ladies are going to mess themselves up. Stop with all this. Just go to the gym and drink some water.
Yeah, just
eat your protein.
Just age. It's fine. They should just they should
No, it's
force
not fine.
age
It
filter.
sucks, but it is what it is.
They should force age filter on all of the things, so everybody has to look 30 years older, and then just lean in. So when they get off online, they're like, "Oh my god, I look amazing."
I might do surgery. Who knows? Get like a little.
What?
When I get a little older.
You have nothing going on. You're like moving skin and nothing moves.
Yeah, I still haven't touched my face, guys. I did a little years ago, like little lip filler, but that shit's gone now. No lip filler.
You're on mute, Thomas.
Is this how you do it? You like?
You have to do it with like something hard.
Like
yeah, you're supposed to crack your bones.
Yeah. And it like when you're bruised when you're done doing you're supposed to like even out your bruises. The amount my algorithm, you guys, is wild. This changes my whole. This is how squirrel. I think I need to watch 12 Monkeys very soon because it's like the time travel like filter I need back in my brain. It's a weird time travel movie, 12 Monkeys.
I don't think I've watched it.
Yeah, I need to watch it again.
Maybe we can have a group project and we'll all watch 12 Monkeys before the next show.
And like
we can monkey around. Monkey comms?
Yeah, we'll do it with all the monkey comms.
Punch our monkey.
It does make me sad about the dogs.
Yeah. That's a big dog comm. To me, that means like something big.
What was that? It looked like Harry Potter. It said Harry Potter, but it looked like mammary gland. What
It's timelines.
Okay. They look like mammary glands.
Oh my gosh, it feels like that. The Groundhog's Day with the looper. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what it feels like. It feels like we're on a loop, but it's bigger than Groundhog's Day. It feels like we're in like Groundhog's Year. We're playing Groundhog's 3 years. So it's like if you're paying attention long enough, you're like, we did all this before. We did it. They just changed the people. They changed the things. That's even with the alien thing where they're like, oh, maybe we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll do this. I'm like, no, we'll never know anything different. And what do you expect to know? Somebody came here from a planet far, far away and crashed in the desert, and here's the body. Oh, we let Bob Lazar live. I just feel like it's more spiritual than people want to think, but I think that's a weird place for most people to be.
Was Netanyahu really diagnosed with cancer? He was really diagnosed, right?
If our spell worked from last week, let's see.
I fucking hope so.
If our glyphosate spell worked.
I fucking hope so.
You win a little, you lose a little.
Well, did you guys see the video a couple weeks ago of Britney Spears supposedly in a hospital, like doing cancer treatment?
No.
Okay. I need to start sharing this stuff with you guys. I don't know why I don't do this.
Netanyahu.
It's probably fake, but...
Cancer. Okay, 2 days ago. Oh, they put out a thing. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu does not have prostate cancer. His office has confirmed.
Oh, really?
That's what I think they do too, is like put out some shit to purposefully snopes you.
Or maybe he does and they don't want people to know.
Like Prince Charles's fat fingers. Or all the people when that white horse rode down the street that they were like, the prince has been arrested.
Yeah.
Prince Andrew's been arrested. Remember how long ago that was? It was actually like 666 days before his arrest that bloody horse, white horse, ran down the street. And I remember the amount of conspiracy theorists that were like, this is symbolic. That horse isn't really damaged. And I saw somebody else online write, oh, I'm so glad Queen Elizabeth's dead. She'd be so sad about this. And I'm like, what? She was partaking. What are you talking about?
They're all a part of it. What part of that don't you understand?
And if you take all this stuff, the same as it would be fact checked now, but it was like well known at a time that Princess Diana said they're not human. All about the royals and this. And now look at all these files. Everything makes so much sense.
I came upon a weird post. Hollywood.
Lizard blood on Mozambique.
Lizards, Hollywood. That mountain or that hill, didn't they always depict like some kind of tunnel to hell behind the letter H? Also with Austin Powers, Dr. Evil's lair being in that mountain behind the Hollywood sign. There's always some weird time travel or portal to hell or portals or some kind of weird thing having to do with behind the Hollywood sign or the H. And why is that mountain there? Why don't they talk about that mountain? Why is it on that mountain, the Hollywood sign? And what's so special about it, that hill?
It separates the valley, Burbank, from Hollywood. And then Runyon Canyon is all next to the Hollywood sign. But also there's tons of lore from like the 1800s, early 1900s newspapers that there was lizard people in the tunnels under Los Angeles. And there was like cities, like they went under Los Angeles and they found cities under there. And there was lizard people. It was written about in all the papers. And then it kind of got buried. And then you don't hear anything about Los Angeles tunnels again until they start developing the subway system under it in LA. But it used to be a whole thing. And then when you look up even the movie Babylon with Brad Pitt, they go into like, it starts out in a house party and then it goes to a darker house party. Then you go down a hallway and then finally end up in a desert in a cave system where they're doing dark, nefarious shit. And so I think a lot of what you're saying is probably 100% true because they have to keep people. They put that sign there. Now it's a law. You can't go up there. You can't be by the sign. You can't do all this stuff. But I feel like the same as the national parks, they put all these laws so you can't figure out things. But also in the area of that Hollywood sign is the observatory and the Getty. Like there's so much stuff all up in that hill that if it's cavernous, then raid the Getty. That's what I always say. Raid the Getty. But
yeah, like
it
I know
also has like National Treasure vibes with the Mount Rushmore of it all and the door on the back of the head. And I realized that's a real thing, right? So interesting. But then
Wizards
on the West Coast too, like so here and in the South and everything, there's like water towers that every city has that has the name of the city or whatever. But there it's like the mountains will have a letter on it for the like Reno would have a R, fucking Sparks would have a S. Like every like area has a mountain and the mountain has a letter.
Wizards of Waverly Place, the episode of Angels, something Angels. There, the letter H opens a portal to hell. And Percy, what was his name? I have the information right here. Percy Jackson plays in one movie, where the Hollywood sign opened a portal to hell as well. So those two places depicted portals to hell. Then we have Dr. Evil and his evil lair at the Hollywood mountain. So it's just like something weird is going there. They have like a red blood drop there too, like a statue of that there.
I could be totally wrong, but I feel like shout out to Tunnel Mendel. I feel like this is like a Nigel little, he said it used to be Hollywood land. And the reason that they took it down is because people would always do rituals on the 13th letter.
Mm-hmm. I heard that about the 13th letter. Every time I think of it, I'm like, wait, wasn't there 13? But there's more than 13.
What did the spell check say, Thomas? Or the fact check?
I'm fixing it. I broke it in the middle of all this.
Do you have any fun lore to add to the Hollywood sign or the lizard people of Los Angeles?
The little underground city with the lizard people. I mean, I looked into that one before because I thought it was interesting, and apparently it was because the guy bought the land thinking he could sell it to oil or gold prospectors, and when he found out that there wasn't any oil, then he concocted this idea about an underground civilization of reptilian people, and he thought that maybe that would move the land. Someone would want to buy it and like investigate. That's the Rockefeller official story.
But it is kind of similar too of like, don't they say there's like places that you're not allowed into in the Grand Canyon because there's also these like cities, and some people even theorize that maybe they discovered like El Dorado, like a whole city of gold.
Or like the full Egypt down there too.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. All right. Do you guys have anything else you want to chat about or plug before we get on our brooms and fly out of here? Anything going on?
Our Saber podcast, it was supposed to happen on the 18th. It's now supposed to be on the 25th. It just keeps getting postponed. But
it keeps improving.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the 26th, since we won't. It's going to happen in between before we're back. Is Donut's real birthday? And I found that out because of my occult calendar that I got from paranoidamerican.com. So if you don't want to be the last to know when Donut's birthday is, along with on Sunday is official 222 day, with a whole bunch of other stuff too. But if you
today
follow
is
Donut,
something too. I saw it and I was meant to write it down to tell you guys about it, and I forgot.
on the 20th was 201 code. An Operation Paperclip and Apollo 11 landing. Curious, but that's all I have to plug, I think.
Oh yeah, Michael Jordan and him.
Oh my gosh. How can we not be freaking, this is how we have to talk about this before Thomas does his plugs, because you guys, this brought out like, I wanted to try to be like, okay, but it just made me like an enraged mother. And I wanted to know what you guys think about it.
And that's not the first time he's done it. He's done it many times before.
Like, it would just so, I want to talk about it too.
And his sneakers.
I want to be like Mike. I'm so glad you brought this up, because this is one of the things
I didn't. Someone in the chat did.
From. Oh, thank you. Whoever brought it up.
I didn't catch the name.
Dude, here's my issue. One, if you pinched anyone you know, but look at the first time how it's like, okay, that's a piece of it. Okay, it's a piece. The fact that that kid doesn't turn around for as long as he doesn't turn around is the fact that that kid does not want to be involved with a predator, in my opinion. If anybody else touches you like that, immediately you turn around. And if I have ice in the back of my shirt, guess what I'm doing? Arching my back and pulling my own shirt. So like, I don't know. It's a bit aggressive. It's a bit much. It's not his relative. And even if it was, he gives, like, if that's your uncle doing that shit to you, that's your creepy uncle.
Yeah. And talk about his pizza Air Jordans that come in a pizza box, which is fucking interesting.
And
I didn't know that. No, he had a line of Air Jordans with the pizza line. So wild.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture of them so you can see the box that they come in, because it's extra. It's like, shut the fuck up. This is not. And replace. And you're like, oh.
Yep. And this isn't real.
And so it's like, okay,
Made
maybe he
fresh
just likes pizza.
since 1985.
But I've said forever, Michael Jordan is a degenerate gambler, and his dad died because of his degenerate gambling. He only played baseball because of his degenerate gambling. All that stuff is because he owed debts that he couldn't pay. And people are like, well, Michael Jordan's worth all this money. He's worth fragments. He gets pennies on these shoes. Dude, the amount of money he gambles is crazy. Like we couldn't even fathom how much money he gambles. Like we couldn't even fathom one card game of what he gambles. And people that are like heavy 100-millionaire other basketball players are like, Michael Jordan's a degenerate gambler.
Well, he was so into gambling that when they would fly around, the back of the plane is where all the guys that like made a lot of money, they would gamble these like huge, $10,000 hands, probably up from there. But then he would make his way to the front of the plane, and then he would gamble with the guys at the front, and they would tell him, they were like, Michael, like we're playing for $5 a hand over here. And he would usually say, it was like, it's not about how much money, it's about me having your money in my pocket. Like that was what gave him the rush. It had nothing to do with the amount. It was just that I took money from everyone in here. And that was like the degenerate gambling aspect of it.
And do you remember his flu game that he had to play?
Right, yeah. And not only the flu game, but Scottie Pippen apparently had like a hurt back during that game too.
Do you remember why he was sick that
game?
It
was pizza, because he ordered pizza at 2 a.m.
It was pizza.
And 5 guys showed up to deliver the pizza, and everyone's like, I'm not eating it. Michael, don't eat it. And he ate it anyways, and then he claims that he got the flu from it, yeah.
He's the only one on the team that happened to eat the pizza, and then it's this famous flu game that Michael Jordan plays. It just is like, oh, what are the chances that it involves pizza again? I don't know. I think a lot of heroes, a lot of idols will tumble this year. But I think more will be sacrificed in 2027 because that is the year of the GOAT. So the year of the fire GOAT will actually, in my opinion, everyone that we've called GOAT, like Michael Jordan in life, we will get to see them trial by fire. It'll be their shaming or whatever happens.
Give me pizza. Pizza. Remember Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's commercial? Give me pizza.
I don't remember that. No, you
Oh my God, yeah. She was in a commercial with a bunch of kids, and it was just like a weird fucking commercial, and they're singing about pizza, and it was just fucking weird. Give me pizza.
I mean, Macaulay Culkin is Pizza Underground for his band name, and his podcast is Rabbit Ears.
Oh my God.
Rabbit Ears. I thought Rabbit Ears was a clever podcast, but I knew why he named it that. I don't know. God. It's a crazy world. I know we all love pizza, but I'm just like, hey, if you got a manager right now in Hollywood, you might want to like bone up on conspiracy. Shit, you don't even have to do a full Doja Cat video. You could just like lay in pizza. You don't have to go full blood. Like people will be like horrified. Like if you want to shock and awe everyone. Like Courtney Love comes out with pizza tomorrow.
It's called Give Me Pizza. It's a song performed by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen in 1995. And it's just a weird fucking song. Just very weird.
Well, I think Mary-Kate too was like the first one on the scene after Heath Ledger died. Which is extra sus. Like before the cops are called, before anything, the person who finds Heath Ledger's body calls Mary-Kate first.
That's crazy.
It's nutty. Come on, fact check. Let's see what you got on that.
You guys broke it.
We probably did.
That I knew.
It didn't know what to do with us anymore.
And be like, it's true, but she said it was just to bring him a pizza. Thomas, do you have anything going on this week where everyone can come and find you?
Well, I mean, you showed that little occult calendar. I literally think I have like 10 left, and then they're gone. And Don and I have been working on making a version 2, but we're probably a few months out before we get it designed and printed and shipped back over to us. So it's really like first come, first serve. On the front page of Paranoid American, right now you can get the occult comic and 3 mini comics and 3 stickers and a trading card and the calendar for $20 shipped. So I'm trying to get them all out of here so I can order new ones.
And you can really, out of any of those comics, I think people right now, with everything going on with the space and the aliens, and see your whole timeline taken over by aliens, demons, get nasacomic.com. Go to nasacomic and get one of these, and it will really bone you up on everything that came about to be our space agencies that we know today. And there's a lot of butt sex. I don't know if it's in detail in there, but there's a lot of names and things that you will be able to look up. I always think Thomas's comics are great like reference sources too, like the amount of rabbit holes that are hidden all over it. So if you're somebody that's like constantly looking for rabbit holes, they're entertaining, and I think it's a good time to get into the NASA comics.
And here's the other thing I've been working on. I meant to figure out a way to send this to you guys. I'll just share it to you really quick. I have no idea how close this is. I think Abbie is the real expert on this whole concept, but this is a Medici solitaire thing that I've been working on, not fully understanding it. So it'll kind of show you how the card deals, and it shows you how like the folds work, I think. So like you get a Jack 9 Jack. Tell me if this is right. You get a Jack 9 Jack, and since the first and the third cards are both jacks, those match. So the Jack of Hearts will fold under the 9 of Hearts, and then it gets removed, right? Okay.
It doesn't get it doesn't get removed.
Well, it's not removed, but it gets like
the 9 folds over on the Jack. Yeah.
Okay, and then each of those are called a transit. So whenever you fold something, it's called a transit card, and that transit represents like a significant moment that's supposed to happen. So first, it'll go through and it'll find a way to shuffle the entire deck so that it'll fold all the way down and do what they call a convergence, right? So then here's the full chain of all the different cards. So you would start on this 9, which is action, giving a force, power, and then you can kind of like write down like if I would walk this chain, you can mention like, okay, here's what happened for that card, and you go to the next card. This one's a force of interest. I don't know how close this is, but I've been trying to like read up on all the Russian literature.
Well, I can give you the shorthand of all of them. So 9s are like flags, so it could be anything. It could be like a fidget. It could be like opening and closing your chapstick, or like moving a coin, or kind of messing with a button, or touching your ear. The aces are external events, so something outside of you that happens, like that you observe. But I can give you the shorthand version in English.
Okay, well, we'll work on this a little bit more as I figure it out. But yeah, I'm trying to make like a decent Medici solitaire.
That's awesome that it like automatically folds it down. So
That's
the only
what
thing
a lot of them don't do. So I spent most of the time figuring out how to get that folding to work.
So the one thing that we gotta like be able to manipulate would be the first, second, and possibly third card. Like where you get to choose those cards and then have it do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
because
figure it out.
that's how you do it with intention. Yeah.
It's coming along.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and if anyone's interested in the Medici, Abbie and I did do a full episode on whatever channel you're finding this now, and she goes into it a ton more detail. And if you're interested, it's even if you don't think you're into woo-woo, the fact that like Medici himself, and then you find out John Dee later, and you find out all these other esoteric things, and all these same people that created the alien lore were really into it too. So everything really does connect in the same warren. It's just on how much digging you want to keep doing in the rabbit hole.
Because you're on the Truman Show.
Well, I keep thinking in my head like the X-Files of it all, and
I
then
think
we're on
World
X
of
now,
Warcraft.
being conspiracy theorists on X from the X-Files. I want to believe we're all on there. I want to believe send us the aliens, and so it just feels like, oh my gosh, I'm so playing my script of my character.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I like to play sometimes, just to like, feel normal, not scare myself completely like Truman.
I get stuck in the whole I see all the freaking game, and like the loops are just like your little NPC characters that are sitting there waiting to give you a mission or whatever, or a new quest, and they still stay there even after you finish the quest, and then they're like getting other people on the journey, and it's like, ugh. On an airplane that weighs like 9,000 pounds flying through the air, you're just actually on a griffin and you're just going from one realm to another. It's just not even real. Planes don't really fly. I just think it's all fake. I think it's all a game. And then Patience the Medici, it really just kind of nails that into your brain.
Don't you think the same could be true for whatever game you want to pick? And
Whatever game you want to pick, yeah.
And you
I just
put the
choose World of
intention-
Warcraft.
Yeah, or even Medici is just a solitaire game, and you're letting the universe know, here's each of the things I'm putting on this, and now talk to me. And it's kind of it's so interesting. It's like runes, cards, tarot, beans.
It's like if you use them with intention, it's like it's literally just a command prompt, and you're just
or
like
chess. You're like, your bishop, boom, just knocked down by my queen. That's real life.
Yeah, it is.
All right, you guys, we all love you so much, and we are sending you the best meditation and prayers in whatever way you want to accept it. And thank you guys for all hanging out, and we will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Can't you save us, Britney Spears? Can we be saved? God, why is Satan controlling the universe?
Here comes Santa. Here comes the world we used to think we knew is constantly exposing who our possibilities come true. So what we do is call out to the good guys, good guys. Witches, widows, MAGA, mystics, entertaining cunning linguists, good guys. The forum of the quorum needs a secretive society to advance our philosophies intentionally, magically, good guys. Conspiracy, sex, culture, making it's okay to change your thinking, good guys. Good guys, good guys, good guys. The world we used to think we knew is constantly exposing woo. Our possibilities come true. So what we do is call out to the good guys, good guys. Witches, widows, MAGA, mystics, entertaining cunning linguists, good guys. The forum of the quorum needs a secretive society to advance our philosophies intentionally, magically, good guys. Conspiracy, sex, culture, making it's okay to change your thinking, good guys. Good guys, good guys, good guys.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.